Here we go. Let's get you up there now. Make sure I'm not hitting my button. Hey, Kanan. Hey, Vince. Yep, Vince is first.
Kanan is first.
Actually, Vince, that doesn't count because it wasn't all capitals. So. Hey, guys. How you doing? All right, let's see. Who all do we have here today?
Do you want to put him in the bedroom?
Yeah, could you? Sorry, the dog's all wound up from being away for a weekend and, wonderful solitude up in the woods, and he doesn't know what to do when he hears anything. So we have All About Vehicles here, which is Keenan. We have Vince here, which says he's first. Mike says he's second. Dan says third. Howdy, y'all. Hello, Dan. How are you? Boiled Nuts says, yo, Edge. Mike says, hey, y'all. All About Vehicles says, I'm first. Tundra Whisperer says, if you're giving away eggs. I don't think I'll be giving away eggs. Gear Runner says, hey, everyone. Just working on rifles over here. Hey, well, that sounds like fun. Cal Bailey. Hello. How are you? Mary, Cal's here.
Hi, Cal.
Mary Jo Cerrone says, hello, Edges and Doggy.
Hi, MJ.
Doggy had to go upstairs. Yeah, she's,
He's having a timeout.
Yeah. Dan the Carman. Yo, Edge, how you doing? How you feeling? Is your back starting to feel better? It's getting there. It's not 100%. I have bruised bones, so it's going to probably take a couple weeks, but I'm starting to get a little bit of my rotation back. Gear says he's 73rd. I'm just wondering if that was an airborne number. Vince says, what's up? Gear Aficionado says, hey, Brian. Vincent says, Mike Roten, what's up, bud? Boiled Nuts, yo, Vince, Mike, MJC, Gear, and all others. Hello, sir. Aficionado says, what's up, everyone? Vince says, yo, Nuts. Boiled Nuts says, sup, fish. Gear says, hey, Vince, mine's still blown here. Mike says, hey, y'all. Aficionado says, hi to Courtney.
Hi, fish. Vince
says, the big fish tornado is here. Yep.
He's a beast on that bow fishing. I'm telling you.
You know, I could never get down the fact that light is bent when it hits the surface of water, so I'm always like a foot off.
A skill right there.
I actually aim for where it looks like it is, not where it is. I just never got that concept down. Now, I can lead a deer, but I can't lead a fish. Sorry. Jack says, hey, Brian and Courtney.
Hi, Jack.
How are you? Hello, all. We're doing pretty good. We're back to...
You're doing pretty good. I'm not.
Yeah, Courtney's sick now. So we just got home from urgent care with her.
Man, that was a fiasco.
Talking to a doctor that had...
No clue.
Had less of a clue than I do. Or Courtney, for that matter.
Oh, my goodness.
Your Real Estate Whisperer says, yo, everyday family.
Hi.
Love the glasses, Courtney. You want to tell them about why you're wearing glasses?
So, normally I wear contacts, and then I wear these when I go up to bed, but part of my sickness, I don't know, I feel like it spread to my eye, because this morning I woke up and it was glued shut with all this yellow goop. It was gross. And now it just hurts. Yeah. It feels like I got 5 eyelashes in my eye that I just can't get out. Anyway, stupid doctor.
Yeah.
He gave me drops. Hopefully it'll help. I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
But thank you for liking my glasses. I appreciate it.
Mary Jo says that she likes your glasses also and says hi to Boiled Nuts. Dan the Carman says, I know how you feel, Edge. I've had back problems. I tore muscles in my lower back like 3 times, and I've also jacked up my left shoulder to where I have a scar and got a messed up knee.
Oh, man.
Well, see, that's funny because I have scars on both of my shoulders, my elbow, and both wrists, all because I'm very intelligent.
No, you are smart. It's just that you have 0% of fear.
Well, the doctor can put me back together.
No.
So.
No. But I'm
Yeah.
sorry that you're broken / healed / broken.
Yeah, the worst part is we don't really learn, do we? They tell you not to do that because they know that you're going to do something, but we do it again, and it happens again.
Yeah.
First time on you, second time on me, third time, yep, still on me.
It's why women live longer than men.
No.
We don't have to do it to know it's stupid.
No, it's because of the stress you women put us through. We die before you.
Oh. Okay. No.
Vin says, hi, your real estate whisperer. Boiled Nut says, wisp. Gear says, hello to everybody. Aficionado says, aim low. See, I always thought it was the other way. I thought the light was being bent and the fish was, yeah. See, so I had it all wrong.
All wrong.
All I had was a bunch of wet errors. Hello, Rebel. What's up? He says, what's up to everybody? Vince says, good Lord, Dan. Yeah. It's, not fun. It isn't. And the worst part is we normally hurt ourselves trying to avoid hurting a part that we've already hurt, which puts more pressure on the part that we hurt currently. And that's kind of what happened with my shoulder. Was I was babying my right shoulder and it blew out my left one. So, man, it's, you try to do the right thing, but it always comes back to haunt you, I guess. Vince says, what's up, Justin? Rebel says, I hope you get better, Courtney.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. She's not doing all that great. Dan says, sorry that you're sick.
Thank you.
Boiled Nut says, Fish, you got that right? He must, because I shot everywhere except low. Yeah. And I've seen his video, so I know it's proven. Rebel says, hey, Vince. Vince says, feel better, Courtney.
Thanks, Finn.
Your real estate whisperer says, happy Sunday at Mike, Vince, Fish, Mary, Joe, Dan, Jack, Gear, Boiled Nuts, and all.
Wow, babe. Wow.
Yeah. I think that was everybody.
Yes.
Gear says, hit that like button, everyone. Thank you very much, sir. Jack says, prayers for you, Courtney.
Thanks, Jack.
She normally bounces back pretty good.
Yeah.
She's normally, sick for a day or two.
Oh.
I mean...
I bounce back better than you, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I'll have it for a month, and then I'll get sick again before I get better. Gear says, hey, Justin. Rebel says, what's up, Andy? Carlos, how you doing, sir?
Hi, Carlos.
What's up, everyone? Tundra Whisperer asks if you're a school teacher, Courtney.
Tonight I am. Wait, that sounded awkward. For the stream, or whatever, no. Let's just go with no.
Mary Jo hopes you feel better. Dan says
Thank you.
allergies.
I wish it was allergies. I already have allergies, but this is extra on top of.
Do you think it might have started out from your allergies backing up and then that gave you an infection?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, that's not it then.
No.
Jack says, hello, real estate. Boiled Nut says, cruise. Cal says, gotta go. Take the wife to the airport and then work for me. Well, you have a nice night. Be careful going to the airport and working this evening.
Thanks for coming, Cal.
Yes, thank you very much. Glad you could make it. Vince says, see ya, Cal. Mike says, see ya. Carlos says, nuts. Cal says, get better, both of you. Thank you very much. Dan the Carman
Thanks.
says, edges. We're men. We're supposed to beat the crap out of ourselves. It's what makes us men. Yeah.
No. No.
I agree with him.
What? Stupid is, stupid does.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mary Jo says, happy Sunday at your real estate whisperer. Hello, King. King says, hi, everyone.
Hi, King.
Real estate whisperer says, bye to Cal. Boiled Nut says, King. Tundra Whisperer says, damn Dan, pretty soon. It will be faster to describe what still works. Wow.
This is true.
Yeah. I love it when I go to the hospital. They say, "Have you had a tetanus shot in the last 10 years?" I'm like, "I probably had one the past 10 weeks." So,
Like, I've had more than one
yeah,
every year.
exactly.
You guys just keep giving them to me.
Yeah, I come in and I say, "I don't know when the last time was," and you just give me another one.
Can you fix the focus?
Yeah, all right. Hold on, guys. Got a little bit of dirt there.
All right,
Got a little bit of schmutz.
better.
There we go.
So funny. Me and him are such opposites that he's like Dan, where he has to describe what isn't broken on him. And when they were asking me at the doctor,
No, it's a dog at the door.
oh, do you have any, what'd they say? Any,
Have you had any surgeries? No.
no.
Uh,
Do you have any illnesses? No.
well, I have arthritis.
Not,
You know, I mean,
not even going there.
that's really the only thing.
Like,
I mean,
I've got allergies for every season.
yeah. Got to make this sound better. Every season, everything. Boiled Nut says King. I read that. Mike says King of the Crease. Your Real Estate Whisperer says Yo King Brian. That would be you, King of the Crease. There you go. Vince says hello, Mr. De La Cruz. Fish says King of the Crease. King says Yo Nuts. Vince says Yo King of the Crease. King of the Crease says Roten. Dan says, just like Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it. I feel the same way. It's horrible, though. Because them first 2 weeks when it gets damp in the fall or the winter, brutal. Carlos says, Sup Vince, Mary Joe, King of the Crease, Mike and Whisper, King of the Crease says Joe Fish. Gears says, I'm still working on rifles listening. I'll start commenting on your two, LOL.
What?
Okay, maybe my second one, or after 2 hours. King of the Crease says Vince. Mary Jo says hi, Carlos. Vince says missed you on the live today, King. You know, I missed Vince's lot. A lot of it was because we were driving. Yeah.
And that Friday night too, we were driving up to the Poconos, so we missed the Whisper and we missed Rob, and we got there soon enough just to get in on Gears.
Yeah, we got
for a few minutes.
Yeah, like the last few minutes of Gears. So
sorry we missed you guys.
Yeah, at least we didn't hit rain. So
yeah.
Dan the Car Man, don't worry, Vince. Every time I get injured, I learn a lesson from it, and it just makes me stronger. Not to mention, I'm incredibly hard-headed. I have no idea what you're talking about, Dan. None. And I know I'm hard-headed because I broke stuff with this thing before. Rubber Rouser says, Christina is giving away mugs.
Well,
Yeah.
I think she has been.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's famous for that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Boiled Nut says, Brian, still going through therapy, prayers for all. See, the thing with that is,
Not yet. It's on pause.
yeah, I was going through therapy, and what happened? Why did I stop?
Car accident.
Oh, all the stuff that happened with the truck and everything. I'm like, you know what? I can't deal with this. We only had the one car, and we're like, I feel okay. If I need to go back, I'll go back. I went to see my doctor 2 weeks after I stopped going to therapy, and he's like, you're telling me that this is you not feeling good? He said, you're 6 weeks out and you feel like this? He said, you know, don't worry about it. I have people coming in 3 months after, and they say, oh, I can't lift my arm. I said, what do you mean? I've been working for the past 5 weeks. So, yeah, my doctor says, you know what's going on. If something doesn't feel right, come back. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to be going back if something doesn't feel right. Vince says, I guess that's good, Dan. It's always good to learn something. I say you should be able to learn one thing every day. And if you didn't learn something that day, go back and look at your day because you might have missed something. Mary Jo says she liked. Thank you very much, Mary Jo. Then the Carman says, Courtney, even with glasses, you still look beautiful.
Sickness, honey.
Oh.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that.
Even wearing glasses with your sickness, you still look beautiful. Your real estate whisperer says, when I felt bad, my grandma would say, "Oh, have you had a BM today?"
Ooh, you need to poop.
You know what? I've always said that controls you. Why did that matter if I'm full of snot? Why does pooping make a difference?
It
Hey.
does. It's just, yeah, it's just how you're feeling bad. That's the difference that it'll make.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's coming out, it doesn't really matter where because it's not there anymore.
All right then.
Mike says, LOL, your real estate whisperer. I was incognito during your stream. Vince said boiled nuts. Vince says your real estate whisperer, and he's crying, laughing, smiley facing a lot. Your real estate whisperer at Rebel Rouser. I do the cup giveaway on Fridays. Well, there you go. Joseph A. Baker, you guys switched places.
You know, it's funny because when you're looking at it, the entire kitchen is switched.
You know what? Weren't a lot of people... Didn't Rob have this problem on his...
No, it's TD.
Oh, TD. Yeah.
How the words were backwards.
Yeah, everything was backwards. So,
Is this backwards? Is this backwards? Yep.
it looks backwards, but how about in the camera?
Yep. Everything's backwards. So it's not that we switched places, it's that the camera's making everything look backwards.
But we're not the only one. It's kind of like it... I don't know.
Oh, the dog.
Vince says, nuts. King of the Cree says, hello, your real estate whisperer, Dan. Courtney, gotta understand, it's a man thing. She wouldn't understand. No, she doesn't.
I slightly understand because I live with this guy.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made some super spicy curry today, and I'm feeling the moistness as boiled nuts.
I love myself some curry.
Well, I guess
That's
that's...
enough now. That's what it's called, right? No, naan. Is it naan? Whatever that bread is. It's
The
amazing.
nana.
Yeah.
You know what? I understand that, but I guess that's better than the meat sweats.
I don't know what's worse.
Rebel Rouser says, I'm sick too. Not sure if that makes you feel better, Courtney.
Aw, we can be sicky icky together and watch movies all day.
Yeah. There you go. You guys get on Snapchat, watch the same movie, talk about it. There you go. I'll go to bed.
First one's The Notebook.
All right, I guess Justin's out.
I'm sure he would appreciate The Notebook.
Gear the Car Man. Then again, I should have probably listened to the doctor when he told me to take it easy. I'm one of those guys that will bust the crap out of my body, and then 2 days later when the doctor tells me to take it easy, I don't take it easy. Yeah,
He had surgery, and the next day he was at work. Oh, it's light duty. All I gotta do is just, like, with one hand.
Yeah, I learned how to run my machine at the machine shop with one hand.
The doctor said, Brian, you still have anesthesia in your veins. He didn't care.
I woke up
He
during...
doesn't care.
I woke up during surgery. There couldn't have been that much there.
It does not matter.
True, maybe.
Dan and Brian are two peas in a pod.
Yeah, there you go. Imagine if we got together.
Oh, man.
I would honestly say somebody's getting hurt.
Oh, so there will be a hospital trip. Guaranteed.
I get fast-tracked every time because I'm normally bleeding.
Yeah.
Rebel Rouser says, Dan, you got to take care. Jack says, how far are you guys from Manhattan, New York? 2 hours? If we drive up there between 4 and 6 o'clock, 6 hours? Maybe?
Yeah, give it 2-ish.
We're probably about 15 minutes north of Philly. 20 minutes north of Philly.
I'd say we're east.
No, but I'm saying as far as being down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vince says, Gear, what rifle are you working on? Oh, he says hour 2. There you go.
I don't think there'll be an hour 2.
Carlos says, Dan the Carman, you're alive. I'm glad to see. Running Man didn't find you. LOL. By the way, where is he? Where is Running Man?
He's here. You just haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh, okay. Carlos says, sup, Justin. Mike Roten says, LOL. Carlos boiled nuts. Brian, you're a beast. Well, thank you. Most people call me stupid, but I'll take that. Rennie is first. There you go.
Yes,
Dan the Carman, believe it or not, literally 3 days after I ripped my lower back muscles for the third time, I was actually waiting to go back to work. My job told me to go home. You know what,
He's also a beast. You're a beast.
Yeah. It's not a good thing to do that, though.
You are one to dog. He does the same
Hey, if anybody can tell him about it, it should be somebody that does the same thing. Because I know it never ends well.
I gotta say, you guys got good work ethic. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, you got to admit, we do get the job done.
Yeah.
Mike says, ha. Carlos says, Running Man, Renaissance Sup Man from Boiled Nuts. Aficionado says, no, you're not Renaissance Man. King of the Keys says, Renaissance Man. Renaissance Man says, hey, Roten and Carlos. Why not Fish? Vince says, yes. Vince says it's backwards. I don't know how to fix that.
What? I don't know.
Do you have any suggestions on that, Vince?
I don't know.
And by the way, Renaissance, we need you to tell us if it's actually you or not. Rebel says, speaking of a car accident, on the way to church this morning, I passed 6 people who were crashed from hydroplaning. 4 people died in my county from the rain this week.
That's no good.
That sucks.
It does suck.
You know what? The good thing was we were in the mountains and we didn't really get any rain except for while we were sleeping at night. But I was really dreading having to drive in the rain.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, you can't mess with the rain. Hydroplaning is no joke. Let me just take a moment. Quick little story when I was on my way to work. I was in the fast lane. You know, everybody wants to get there fast. I don't know why they're in a rush to go to work, but whatever.
Because they don't do it when they get there.
I was only going 65 miles an hour. And the car in front of me, and it wasn't even really raining very hard, okay? It was more than a mist, but it wasn't like a downpour. There was a little bit of puddling on the road. Well, next thing I knew, and this literally was maybe 5 seconds worth, the car in front of me fishtailed a little bit and then was turned around looking at me while I was going 65 miles an hour, then got into the other lane and then spun around in circles into a tree. So be careful when it's raining.
Yes.
Don't rush. Don't cut people off. You'll get there. Whether it's seconds later, you'll still get there instead of into that tree. So that's what I gotta say about that.
And I can honestly say, right now, I don't really like driving the Tundra in the rain because of the tires that it has on it, and I don't have any weight in the back. Unlike Vince, how he has a cap on the back of his truck and he has some weight and stuff like that in there. Or his other truck, he normally tows a trailer with, so there's some downforce. I really don't like driving my truck in the rain because you got to think, you could probably almost pick up the back of the Tundra, and it's got almost 400 horsepower and almost 400 foot-pound of torque. So if you hit the gas, if you're driving at 60 miles an hour and it's a little bit like rainy out, and you hit the gas and it downshifts too fast, it will spin on you and the traction control will come on at 60. So, you know, without any weight in the back, I don't like driving it in the rain. But when I get my bigger tires on it, when I had my other bigger tires on it, the 33 and a halves, I was fine. I could floor it in the rain and it would take off and just go. But with these stock size tires, they don't really work that great. Renaissance Man says, what's good nuts? Mike Roten says, wow, Justin, that's horrible. It is. I mean, people think if they do 90 on a road, it doesn't matter the conditions. I mean, we have the same problem with people in the snow around here.
Oh my goodness.
You
Yep. You guys got to be careful. And
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for those families.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible to get that call. Rebel Rouser says, "What's for supper?"
I don't think you want to know. I'm a little embarrassed. Don't judge.
Hey, Gear, this one's for you.
I know you can read that backwards. Don't play.
It's the King Burger.
And no, it was not good. And no, it was not worth the calories.
And no, it wasn't worth the money. And yes, half of it's in the trash.
Should have stopped at Wawa for soup.
Yeah, I told you we should have.
I know.
Boiled Nut says, Ren the flavoring. Dan the Card Man. Then again, Courtney is a woman and she can't help but feel bad when her husband gets hurt. That's understandable. No. See,
Yeah.
Dan, you got it all wrong.
In the beginning when we were dating, sure,
Yeah.
I felt bad for him. And then I saw it happen over and over and over again. I'm like, yeah, your fault.
Yeah. See, the worst part is now, I think she gave up on worrying about me when I rolled my ATV, had internal bleeding, had a compound fracture in my
It
hand.
was not a compound fracture.
Yeah, it was
just a fracture.
So
dramatic.
So this is what happened. I ended up having a swollen spleen, minor internal bleeding. I was all bruised, and I came home.
To get a shower.
I said, I got to get a shower because I'm going to the hospital.
So ridiculous. I'm like, you are mentally ill.
After that, she kind of stopped. So now I call her, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to the ER. She's like, all right, I get out at 5.
How many stitches do you think you need? Is it...
Yeah.
If it's over 5, I'll come. If it's not, you're good.
Yeah. Is
ridiculous.
it?
You're ridiculous.
Yeah. Is there blood squirting out? If not, I'm not worried. Renaissance
anyway.
Man says, Fish Tornado, any good fishtails? I like what he did there.
Yes.
Which, by the way, nice pictures. Congratulations on at least catching a fluke if you were in Jersey, which I'm sure you were.
I think that shark.
Yeah. That shark was a little short to keep, though, wasn't it? I would have been cutting it up and putting that on the grill all day long.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Vince. I missed your live stream. Was working in New York City when it was on. I just got home now. Well, thank you for showing up to mine. I very, very much so appreciate it. Your Real Estate Whisperer says that Renaissance Man, you need to inbox me with your address for the cup. Boiled Nuts, I need your address too. Vince says, King. Aficionado says, Wednesday going out to the golf. Will have some when I get back. You know what? I would really like to get down to the golf to go fishing. That sounds fun. Then the car man says, then again, I'm also one of those guys that accidentally saw my arm off. Just got up to my friend's check in to cool or say, don't worry, it's okay, and hand me a beer. Yeah. And it normally starts out with you getting your beer back, because it normally started with hold my beer. So
You guys are special.
Vince says light duty only required one hand. Exactly. I see what you did there, though, Vince. Mike says sounds awesome. Fish Gear Runner says my mom went back to work the day after full surgical hysterectomy. She had a sit down job, but still a complete hysterectomy.
No way.
That's horrible.
Way.
No.
Mm-mm. You cutting almost half of me open? No way.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's something that you can't do laparoscopically.
No.
King of the Crease says, I'm 5 minutes from Manhattan. Renaissance Man, King of the Crease.
Oh, right.
Renaissance Man says, hey, Christina, I'm fine. I just wanted everyone to know I'm your go-to real estate guru. Ha ha. Can't lose to nuts. Ha ha. Yeah. Then the car man says, hey, Edge, I never had the chance to ask. Where do you and Courtney live? Just curious. We live in New Jersey, in like the central-ish South Jersey.
It's considered South Jersey, but if you look at the map,
we're central
Jersey. It's in the half.
Yeah.
It's halfway.
Yeah.
Across from Philly, if you look at the map. It's like
Yeah.
It's like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Renaissance says, Yo King, Dan the Carman, Carlos, LOL. Yes, I'm still alive. Takes more than that to kill me. LOL. Yeah, I believe it. I'm going to die from something stupid.
My goodness.
I'm going to get like an infected...
flu.
No, like an infected toenail. And it's going to get like gangrenous or something. And then I'm going to like become septic.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's just how it's going to work. Boiled Nut says, your real estate whisperer, can I email you through the website? I was giving you some time to hand make my mug. There you go. Gear says, I'm guessing this is to Vince. I'm swapping some optics on Novisk AR pistol and my SIG MPX SBR and my LMT SBR. And that was not TMI. Aficionado says, my work put me on light duty once, and then they actually had me change light bulbs.
I mean, unless you really got to get on that ladder.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
light.
did you have one of them stick things that you just reach up and it twists the light bulb?
Man, I hated them things.
Yeah, they never worked
No,
for me.
they did not.
Tundra Whisperer says, what's the giveaway? So, what's the giveaway?
It's your call. It's your channel, bro. Bruh.
Well, you got to be part of it.
Didn't we say it was a recipe?
Yes, it's going to be a recipe.
An autographed recipe.
Yes. We're going to be giving away a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sign it. You won't be able to read it. But she'll be writing it because if
I'll
not,
write it.
Yeah. Because you won't be able to read it if I did that either. So All About Vehicles says, so how do I enter?
We're gonna do a countdown again.
Yeah, we can do a countdown
You'll
or
have to pick your number.
or maybe a question about me.
You could do that too. What's a good question?
I don't know. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Aficionado says, hey, Keenan Vince says, you don't fix it. Dan says, gotta go. For some reason, my stream keeps glitching.
Oh, his stream of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Well, hopefully it's okay from us because, you know, that was a big problem before. It was on our end. So hopefully it got fixed.
Thank you for coming, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Maybe
If
a
you
quick
can hear
reboot.
me. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a quick reboot. Renaissance says, I was sanding some furniture for my dollhouse. Got a wicked splinter. Was out of work for 4 to 8 weeks. Can you believe that? He lost 12 hours of pay. Isn't that right, Rennie? You lost 12 hours of pay? Because you were out for 4 to 8 weeks? Well, it would have been 12 to 16 hours of pay. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Vince says, Ren, thumbs up. Smiley face is crying. Mike Roten says, there may be 2 Renmans. I'm still waiting for him to verify.
Yeah, I don't know if the world can handle 2.
Yeah, because he hasn't mentioned certain things that we know is, you know, all Ren. Carlos says, LOL, Renman. Dan the Carman. Wow, Rebel, that's actually a weird coincidence. On my way home from church today, I ran into a car accident that just happened in front of me. As soon as it happened, I took action, called 911.
Good.
Good. I'm glad you did. I'm not going to say I love to call 911, but I love to make.
Who says that?
I love to make sure that someone called, even if if there's.
So what you're saying is it's important.
Yeah.
And you make sure that you do it in case no one else says, "Oh, I think they will," or you know.
I make
else
sure
will get
that
it.
I make sure that them people are taken care of that are in the accident.
That car that hydroplaned in front of me that I was telling you about, I also called. I didn't stop though. I can't handle that. I'm
Yeah.
not an EMT.
Yeah, I mean, now, if I seen the accident and there was a fire or something like that, I would definitely go over and try and get the people out. as safely as possible. But, other than that, I might pull over and wait until the authorities get there and then go. See you, Dan says, Mike, Dan the car man, and then started directing traffic and helped push the damaged car out of the way and gave a witness statement to the police. That's kind of the stuff I do.
Yeah, that's so nice of you.
That's a good job, though. King of the Crease says, LOL Renaissance Man. Rebel Rouser says, well, good for you calling 911, Dan. I fully agree with you. Renaissance Man says, another time I dropped my croissant when I bent over to pick up my ruined breakfast. I ripped my skinny jeans out of work 1 month that time. Yeah, I mean, you never know what you could damage with them skinny jeans. Vince says, this has been a safety announcement from the NJDOT. Mike says, I admire your courage, Run Man. Stay strong. Rebel Rouser says, wow, Courtney, that's crazy. I saw a new Silverado fishtail in front of me and before rear-ending a guardrail.
Oh,
that's not good.
No, not good at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Boiled Nut says, Ren, sounds like you had a prostate surgery.
Oh, man.
Your Real Estate Whisperer says, sorry, guys and gals, I can't stay. You all have a great evening.
Thanks for coming.
Vince says, Renaissance, you eat croissants?
Who doesn't eat croissants? It's another carb.
It is a carb. But you would think I would like them because they're like half butter.
Oh, they're so good. And
Yeah.
you still put butter on them.
I do put butter on them.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great night, Christina. Unfortunately, I have to go too. Good night, my peeps.
Thanks for coming, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Have a nice night. Enjoy. Carlos says, LOL, Mike. Aficionado says, later, Justin. Boiled Nut says, take care, your Real Estate Whisperer. Vint says, later, Rebel. Bye, Justin says, all about vehicles. Renaissance says, don't let me get into the time I stubbed my toe on my tanning machine after toasting my buns. Out a week. Last time I don't wear my steel toe flip-flops. There you go. Gotta wear them steel toe flip-flops.
Did you just say steel toe flip-flops?
Yes, steel toe flip-flops.
Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not like...
Carlos says later, Justin. Mike says, it's a bit off topic, but there's a lot of Toyota people here, so would you buy a 98 Tundra for a work truck with 210,000 miles on it for 10 grand?
For 10 grand.
Now, I'm guessing that has the 4. Was that 4.7 at that time, I believe? And 98. I don't know. I think 98 might have been a T100. What was the first year Tundras for me?
You're not asking me, are you?
I want to say 2000. Maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm just not thinking clearly today. Jack says, by Justin in Real Estate. Mike says, see you, Rebel. Renaissance says, at Vin. Hell yeah, cuz. I'm a Renaissance man. That dog's going crazy.
Yeah.
Vince says, Mike, 8 grand. I mean, if it was taken care of, I mean, you still have another 200 in it. Dan the Car Man, actually, believe it or not, Edge, I actually lost the job because of my wrist. I had carpal tunnel in it. I've actually had both of my wrists done.
Yeah, and your elbow. But I don't think that's right that they... I don't know. I don't know the situation, but
Well,
any type of disability, it shouldn't...
Yeah, one of the big problems is they're supposed to be able to accommodate through the American Disability Act of, I want to say 1990, 97 maybe, or 1990.
You're losing me right now.
Yeah. What they have to do is, if there is a disability that is present, if it's created by the job or not, they have to be able to accommodate you as long as it's within reason. Like if you broke your leg and you're a runner, yeah, obviously not. But if you have carpal tunnel and they can give you something, wristbands or a different job in the facility, then they're supposed to be able to accommodate you for that. Boiled nuts. Mike, no rust? Hopefully not. Gear Runner says, okay, rifles are done. Beards in review. Howdy, y'all. Hello, Beards. How are you?
Hi, Beards.
Renaissance Man says, yo, Beards. Mike, got one spot of rust over the driver fender, but fixable. You got to make sure that the frame isn't rusted and also check the shock towers. Well, the shock mounts. I think we're getting ready to lose the light bulb.
Why is it flickering?
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, my eye hurts.
So, because Tundras, actually all Toyota trucks are known for frame rot. They're known for it. Mike Roten says, Beards, hey, Carlos says, in record time, Andy. Yeah, Vince said the same thing, a T100. Gear says, that seems just a tad high, Mike. I tried to talk them down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, if it was one owner and it was personally used and a weekend driver kind of thing, maybe, but it is a little high, but it's still a reliable truck. Tundra or T100. Gear Runner says, yep, Carlos. Mike says, it's a Tundra Vince. Mike says TRD 5.7. Boiled Nut says, Mike, what's the blue book? The blue book on that would probably be about what they're asking. Gear Runner, is it negotiable, Mike? Bayou Real Estate Whisperer says, Vince. Renaissance Man says, then there was a time that I was riding my bike to work, wind in my hair, flies in my teeth. Then one of my training wheels fell off, crashed right into my Barbie dream house. Dream's over.
So sad.
Was Barbie there? Gear Runner says, I'm looking it up, Mike. Vince says 2008 or 1998, Mike.
I think he said 98.
Yeah, he said 98, but 08. So in 08 with 210,000 miles on it for 10 grand, and if it's a 5.7, I mean, it's not bad. Even if it's a base model SR5, I mean, that's probably about right with that amount of miles. As long as it has a clear title and it's not salvaged or doesn't have accidents on it. Dan the Carman says, so essentially, you're one half of the eastern half of the country, and I'm on the western half of the country because I live in southwestern Idaho. Oh crap, I hope Renaissance Man didn't hear that one. Mike says he may have wrote 98 by mistake. Dealer gear. Yeah, you can probably get that for probably about 87 if it's at a dealer. And also ask for all the records and everything, and if it was dealer maintained too. Vince says, Mike, not a bad price. See if you can get it for about 8. But I'd probably pay up to 10,000 for it. Just saying. Boiled Nuts, Mike, you made a typo and said 98.
That's why I was like, 10 grand on a 98. I don't know about that, but an 08 makes sense.
Carlos said, LOL, Brian, at the toenail joke.
Yes, you're really behind.
Yeah, guys,
44 minutes in. Get it going.
Keep watching. I'll die from a toenail. Aficionado says, you mean a Steeler? Yes, very correct, Fish. Mike Roten says, sorry, I meant 2008. Vince says, Mike, I'd pay 10K for it. 08 Tundra with 210,000 miles is worth 8 to 10, 5,000, and a VCG medium t-shirt. Yeah. Final offer. Vince says 23, 13. Chocolate chip cookie recipe.
I got a good one.
John.
I got a good one. What?
Are you giving away a recipe on your channel?
No. Are you being rude?
No,
Yes.
I'm just saying. I have an
You
idea.
give the people what they want. That's a good one.
Vince says 7. Schleven
It-
from Renaissance Man. But I think we're actually going to go with the question, but I understand what you're doing here. Boiled nuts. Mike, if they have maintenance records, it'll probably be good. Have it checked by a mechanic first. Yes, and not a Toyota mechanic. Renaissance Man says pi r squared. Yes, there you go.
What?
I think you look like you were really interested down there.
No, my
Aficionado
eyelids,
says
it's hard to
pi
read.
or round venison. Wow, where'd that one come from? At Ren sold. Mike Roten said, did a Carfax came up with clean to owner?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Then yeah, I mean you might be able to get a little bit from them, but at least if they're gonna ask for that 10 grand, I would say be out the door at 10 grand with them fixing the rust spot. That's probably the way I would play it, because that does sound like a halfway decent deal. Renaissance said fish 1. Damn. Vince retracted his message, and then he said E equals MC squared. This is a person. Hello. This is a person.
Hi, Lucas.
Gear Runner says KBB says a dealer for around 11K, so I guess 10K is about right. Carlos says LOL Vince. Mike Roten says, wow, Tundras hold value. Yes, they do. They really do. The one I just got, my 2011, was 25. So
Is that a good question?
maybe.
Well, you gotta get to it sooner or later.
Mike Roten, thanks guys. Tomorrow I may be a Tundra owner.
Woohoo!
Now, was that in cement?
What?
The color. Cement.
Did they make cement in 08?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Gear Runner. Yeah, they do, Mike. I put in double cab. Was that right? Renaissance says, Roten, are you inquiring about Vin's truck? The fact it comes with a forklift isn't a bonus. See, that's kind of wrong. Mike Roten says, LOL, man. Dan says, well, to be honest, Edge, I just reacted my correctional officer training in, and I just took action. Well, that's great. I mean, anybody that's going to help in a situation like that, I'm completely amazed by, because a lot of people avoid it because they don't want to be involved in it. They're like, oh, they're going to ask questions, and I'm like, no. You need to worry about the other people involved. Can you go take care of that dog, please?
I don't really know what you want me to do.
Go get him. Aficionado says, I have a gift card idea and need to know what you want it for. Applebee's. Once I get it, I will then, it will notify you when I send it to you. I don't really eat Applebee's. I really don't eat out, honestly. The only reason we got Burger King today is because I only had like a half hour to get home and start the live stream because Courtney was sick. We came home from a weekend getaway, and all that. So, Boiled Nuts, LOL, Ren. Mike Roten says, yeah, it's a double cab. That's it then, Mike. Aficionado says Applebee's is cool, Keenan. Renaissance Man says, Vin, light buff and good as new, right, cuz? Oh, yeah. Gear Runner says, good luck on the truck, Mike. I think he'll be happy if he gets it. I really do. Carlos says, Ren, stop making laugh. I'm going to cough up a lung. Jack says, hey guys, have a 2-hour drive. Going on listening mode only. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening. Be safe on your drive. And let's see, it's 6:58 and I'm 10 minutes behind? I'm trying, guys. Mike Roten says, drive safe at Jack. Drive safe, Jack says, gear, thumbs up. All About Vehicles says, okay, Mark, I will get one then.
Okay. Who's Mark?
Do you know whose stream you're on, Keenan? Renaissance Man says Steel Toe Flip Flops by Renaissance Tools. Game Changer, send cash now. Get flops later.
Yo, Renaissance, I saw one of your battery-powered extension cords on the way home today. I'm a little upset that mine hasn't come yet. I'll be calling customer service later, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, your R&D department's great, but your customer service is shellacking. That's all I got to say. Dan the Carman says, oh, speaking of trucks, I actually was looking at a truck today, and yes, it was a Ford, but had the engine and transmission that I wanted. It is a LX trim. It's a single cab short bed, and they were only selling it for 24 grand. So he is contemplating getting it, but only keeping it for like 2 years and then getting rid of it. Hey, Gear, do you want to jump in on this one? You want to talk to Dan the Carman about this? Or, post-production, I'll put a video here that Gear did. It was about his real hard time he had with his Fords. Vince says, Ren, all I need was some compound and wax. You could do without the wax, maybe. Gear Runner says, my dog was barking and you said that dog's going crazy. I couldn't hear Bailey. I was like, whoa, Brian has some good ears. Hey.
That's funny.
I don't know. Renaissance says that Carlos, the struggle was real, bro. Dan says, well, Edge, to be honest, that place I worked at was complete crap hole. So no loss to me. And my friend who does tile work hired me back on the next day.
That's great.
That's great. It really is. And, you know.
And I guess congratulations, you don't work there anymore.
Thumbs up to your friend for stepping in and helping you out. Boiled Nuts. Ren in Hawaii, we can get steel-plated soles on flip-flops so no lava damage.
You guys
Hey.
are too funny.
That's it. There's going to be a cease of action now.
Oh, goodness.
Mike Roten says, my dog's snoring. LOL, Boiled Nuts. Gear Runner, that's bad. What's going on over there, Boiled Nuts? King of the Crease, Steel Toe Flip Flops. He's crying. Renaissance Man says, at Nuts. That is also another Renaissance Tools production. Buy them early. Buy them early and often. Straight cash only, homie.
Yeah.
Boiled Nuts, Gear Runner, heard mandatory evacuation in certain areas.
Sucks.
That's probably not good. Aficionado says, Boiled Nuts, you need a steel-plated umbrella. There you go. There you go, Renaissance Man. Hey, I'll take it. Now, would that be bulletproof? Because if so, that might be something Gear would be interested in reviewing.
And we would be interested in purchasing.
Yes, exactly. I'd buy a few of them.
Oh my goodness.
I'd put them over my windows.
So ridiculous. Stop it.
Gear Runner says, do you offer those flip-flops in Met Guards Renaissance? King of the Crease says Renaissance Tools accepts Bitcoin, PayPal, and money orders. Renaissance says, at Gear, it's crazy. I'm only a 16-hour plane flight from lava. Run for your lives. Very true. Vince says, King, straight cash, no coins. Dan the Carman says, there is something seriously wrong with Renaissance Man. I'm just going to say it. I think he's not all there in his head. LOL.
No, he sees everything very clearly.
Yes, he actually has it right. We're the ones that are messed up. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's about how it is.
No.
I think Renaissance has it figured out, and we're the ones that are confused. Gear Runner, are you on the big island where that is happening, Boiled Nuts? Boiled Nuts says, Gear Runner, no, about 240 miles on a different island. Renaissance Man says, at Dan, that is what is said about true geniuses. Thanks. Well, there you go. And that's why you're ahead of RT R&D. Gear Runner says, okay, just wanted to say stay safe. If it was, Renaissance Man is the man, says King of the Crease at King Straight Cash Homie from Renaissance Man. Boiled Nut says, Gear Runner, thanks. Gear Runner has a thumbs up. So is Vince. With that face, says King. Craig Stewart says hi. Hello, Craig. How are you?
Craig, welcome to the stream.
I think Craig might be a new one for our live stream. What do you think?
Thanks for coming.
Welcome aboard, sir. Mike Roten says, hey, Craig. Renaissance says, hey, Craig, would you be interested in a battery power extension cord? Just send cash. Gear Runner says, is that a 20 volt Renaissance? No, it's flex volt. You can use any battery. Craig says, not really.
Oh,
LOL.
man, you're missing out.
Vince says, Party City. She was looking at costumes. That's not going to be the question. Renaissance Man says 240 volt gear also doubles as an anchor. There you go. Carlos says, yo, Craig. Craig Stewart says yes or yay. Gear Runner says, smiley laughy faces, I'd say so. Gear Runner, just hook it to your Prius, LOL. Courtney grew up on the West Coast, says Vince. King of the Crease says Renaissance, just going to attack some flex volt batteries to Accord and sell it. Hey. Renaissance products are well priced, but the shipping to Hawaii is outrageous. I might as well catch a plane, pick up in store. Funny, there's no address though. Renaissance says gear, it works.
Ow, cat.
It works like 5 tools at once in my Tesla.
Woo, Tesla.
Brian used to DJ, Dark Blue Tundra. Well, there you go. I used it as an electric generator to power my house during power outages. LOL. Renaissance says, damn it, King, you're a former head of sales now. See what he did there?
Yeah.
Vince, did we start the contest yet? Did I win yet? No.
We're trying to finish the comments so we can.
Yes, we're trying to catch up. How
If
far
you want
behind?
it, unless you want to do it now.
Tokyo Drew says,
It's up to you.
morning, dude. You won, Vince. LOL. Morning, y'all. Boiled Nuts. Drew.
Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Renaissance says, Vin, you're always the winner. You know all of us. Mike Roten says, Drew, hey. Renaissance Man says, nuts. I have you down for 6, right? Now is that 5? Get 1 free? Boiled Nuts. I'll win it for you, Vince. I'm on a roll. All right, here we go. Oh, just wrench it. Hello. How are you?
Oh, we got a new one.
Congrats on the 250. Looks like we have another new person here this
you.
evening.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see if we have anybody else new.
If you can only show police.
Well, it's not. That probably wouldn't be an issue because it's at Just Wrench It.
All right. Well, we can get the thing on here.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to have a question, and the first person that gets it right is going to get a recipe from me.
It's quite famous.
It's my mac and cheese recipe.
Oh. You can make yourself sick eating this stuff.
Yes, you can, and I have. So we have one simple question, and you guys, I think you guys can get this. So, what is my favorite snack food? First one to get it right Is it vegan friendly? I think it might be.
If it was butter free. I mean, unless you're talking about the mac and cheese, then no.
Nope. Keep going, guys. It's not bacon. It's
It
not.
includes,
It's not butter, but you can use butter,
and it usually includes.
and it
butter.
usually includes butter. And there's one certain place that you always get it. There
There
we
it
go.
is.
Renaissance. Got it. Renaissance got it. It's popcorn.
Nicely done, Rennie. Vince, you came in second place.
There you go.
But
So,
Rennie was first.
yes, Runny Man, he got it
man.
right.
The vlogger came in third. It was D's nuts. No. What? Yeah, why not?
All right. How about this, guys?
4. Mike Roten was questionably number 4.
Yeah, questionably number 4. So, this is what we're going to do. Mike, the vlogger, Renaissance Man, and Vince. You guys are all going to get a copy of my mac and cheese recipe. So if you guys can shoot over to my Instagram and send me a direct message over there with your address or where I can send it, you guys all get a copy of my recipe. Handwritten by her so you can read it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll sign the bottom. How's that sound, guys?
And yes, Vince, we have the expectation it is not as good as your Italian macaroni and cheese,
Yes.
but we try.
But it is damn good.
That was fun.
And I'll also leave some suggestions at the bottom for different ways that I have made it. So let's see, where am I? Boiled Nut says, Ren, any discounts on quantity? No, not unless you send straight cash. So congratulations, guys. And it all comes down to you guys. Thank you very much for getting me to the 250. It's not a huge milestone, but it is to me. So I appreciate it.
Thank you. Don't
So-
forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have a channel too. Just saying.
Yes, she has a channel.
If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'm gonna put a comment down in the thing, and you can click on my name and check me out. I only have one video, so don't judge, okay?
Yes?
I'm getting some more out soon,
Yes. Ish.
ish.
She'll be putting up videos soon-ish. King of the Crease, LOL, Vince. Gear Runner says, yeah, congratulations on 250 edges. Thank you very much, Gear. I mean, it's not almost 1,000 like you or nothing, but, or over 4,000 like Vince. But, you know, I mean, I'm trying. I'm real, now that I have a computer that is capable of actually putting out videos, you're going to see more coming out and a little bit more steady than what they have been. Vince says, thanks, Nuts. Boiled Nut says, what breed of dog? So cute. He is a Shetland sheepdog. For short, a Sheltie.
Or
Or
Bailey.
Bailey.
Unreal.
Or a cat poop eater.
Yes.
So disgusting.
King of the Crease says, smashed it. Thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciated. Renaissance, can you define discount?
I think the only discount he gives is a 5-finger discount. And he doesn't give it. You gotta take it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you gotta find him to take it. So good luck with that.
Yeah, but he might be on his boat eating a beef sandwich. That's all I'm saying. Mary Jo Cerrone says, congrats on the 250. Thank you very much. Renaissance says, yo, MJC. Gear Runner. Don't bother Courtney. I call CS.
Customer service.
I call customer service and just got a recording. It says, thanks for your business. Bye. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't say, cease and desist.
That's
don't.
the other customer service number.
Oh yeah, don't ever call back. Cease and desist. Just send cash.
Yeah.
Vince says, other side. Mike says, yeah, congrats on the 250. Woohoo. Thank you very much. All you guys were a part of it. Every one of you. Dan the Carman says, I know the Fords are not the best. However, I tried looking at a Tundra and the prices are just too high for me. Not to mention, the only come in V8. I don't need a V8. A V6 will do just fine for me.
It's understandable. They are expensive, but they're worth their expense.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford it, I totally get it.
Yeah, it is hard to afford a Tundra.
Yeah.
And trust me, I wouldn't have the one that I didn't have unless, honestly, the first one was bought for me. And when it was bought for me, it was almost 12 years old. So,
yeah,
we fully agree. But I will tell you, if you drive that i-Force, the 5.7 i-Force V8, you'll be in love.
Yeah.
Mary Jo says, hi, Renaissance Man, boiled nuts. Ren, buy one, get 3 free. King of the Crease says, any new tools coming out from VCG Tools? Vince said, Dan, you can get a V6 Tundra. It's crazy, but the fuel mileage is just as bad as the V8. You know what? I never understood that about the Tundras. It really is. And I think it all falls down to that, the gearing in the rear. If you have the tow package, you have a 430 gear. But if you get one that doesn't have a tow package, you have 410. But either way, I mean, it is still pretty rough.
Love that tow package, just saying.
Yeah, that tow haul button is a wonderful thing.
Tow package.
Renaissance says, what? VCG cutting into my profits? Not cool.
Bailey, stop eating my tissue.
I actually thought he was part of your, I thought he was the one that tried your...
The dog ate my tissue.
I don't need to see your tissue, neither do
But
they.
the dog ate it.
I don't care. You're getting the dog sick.
Dog.
I thought you were part of his, not the research and development team, but, I thought you were the one that was making sure that these tools work. I thought you were definitely, part of the trial and error team. I forgot what the name of that would be.
Quality control.
Quality control, there you go. Vince says, King, I've been served with a cease and desist because of the non-compete that I signed with Renaissance Tool. See, you never use your name, Vince. Always like Bugs Bunny or Wile E. Coyote or something.
Yeah.
Carlos says, LOL. King of the Crease says, oh boy. Mike Roten says, he's just rebranding Our Man Tools. There you go. I mean, all you gotta do is change the color, right? Change the color. It's a new tool. I mean, just saying. King of the Crease says, I gave you the link today, Vince. Go for it. Vince says, only beef sandwiches all the time. Can I get cheese?
Can I get chicken? I'm sick of beef.
No, we have to go see your real estate whisperer for that.
Oh.
Chicken and pork.
I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it, but...
Yeah. I'm designing a rifle magazine that only holds 10 rounds but fires 30. It's only legal in California.
Uh-huh.
Hey, now that is something that I would buy. Because that would work for me in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Vince says, Gear, he's laughing. And there's Gear saying, oh, in New Jersey. Thank you, sir. Glad you're thinking of me. Carlos says, whoa, Vince, you're getting back into the family business. Renaissance says, I have a a great law team. If anyone needs any legal help, call my guy at Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. That was a good one. Boiled Nut says, LOL Gear, LOL Renaissance from King of the Crease. Vince says, Carlos, family business is the most important business. You got to keep it in the family. I mean, because if you don't, I mean, who else is going to take care of the family business? The vlogger says, hello.
Hello, the vlogger.
Hello.
Although I think we said hello.
Yeah, we did when he won.
Yeah.
He's a winner.
Winner.
Mike Roten says they handled my divorce run, man. We both got nothing. There you go.
That's the way to go. You can't blame nobody for nothing.
Vince says, what's up to the vlogger? Hey, vlogger from everyone. Renaissance Man says, Roten, see? They are good. Gear Runner says, it doesn't have a pistol grip. It has a pistol handle. Oh, see, there you go. Game changer right there. Now,
Isn't that the same thing?
yeah, but
Oh, okay.
now
I'm just
Renaissance,
making sure I'm
since
following you.
he calls it a pistol handle, not only is it a game changer, but it's a name changer too.
It's a name game changer.
I don't know.
Should we even call it a gun at this point?
Yeah, I mean, it.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Bailey? Is it a gun? See, he didn't bark. It can't be a gun. Renaissance says, Seabass. Vince, good morning, Drew Aficionado says, my divorce lawyer was Ditcher Quick and Hide. King of the Crease says, LOL Fish. Vince says fish. Gear says fish. Ha ha fish. Tornado says Renaissance. LOL Fish from Boiled Nuts. Carlos. Vince says, welcome, just wrench it. Thank you very much for showing up. The vlogger says, what's up to everybody? Vince says, her eye hurt. Yeah.
It still hurts.
It still hurts. Carlos says it's vegan friendly. Thanks, guys. Says just wrench it. Dan says mac and cheese. Why in the world would I want to win a mac and cheese recipe? I could go to Walmart just down the road or Cracker Barrel. That's just as good. LOL. I'm so happy you put LOL on the end of that.
Oh, goodness.
All right. See, this is funny. Everybody said bacon.
Well, I mean...
Although I do have to go with vlogger, I really do like Cheez-Its. They were good. Bacon, chocolate covered bacon from Gear, and these nuts, popcorn,
Yep.
Nice way to pick a winner. Thank you very much, sir. Mike says, wait, I meant popcorn. So, you'll be getting one of those also, sir. Renaissance Man says, haha, Dan the Carman. Well, Vince, if I buy a 2018 short bed single cab F-150 with a 3.3 liter V6, I'll get 20 city, 25 highway. Granted, it's two-wheel drive. Yeah, and I think that's the other reason is the F-150s are a lot lighter than the Tundra, and most Tundras are four-wheel drive. I mean, you can get them two-wheel drive, don't get me wrong. But a lot of them do have four-wheel drive. Mary Jo Cerrone says, congrats, Rennie Man. Congrats, Renaissance Man, says King of the Crease. Gear Runner says, congrats, Rennie. Mike Roten says, congrats to the man. I mean, the R-Man. Carlos says, he's cleaning house this weekend. No, you do not win my Tundra.
You're
Nope.
so silly.
Mike says fourth. Vince says, who does number 2 work for? Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good movie, by the way.
They were all good movies.
Yeah, all of them. Vince says, whoa, no, Mike, 4 was my winning number, LOL. Yes, it was, sir. Vince says, thanks, guys. Oh, thanks, Brian. You're the best. No problem, Mike. Renaissance says, thanks all. Vince says, awesome. The vlogger, yes, thank you. I live mac and cheese.
Love
Yay, yay. Cheese, pasta. Yay, thank you.
No
Yes.
problemo.
Now, I know he meant to say he loves mac and cheese, but I live for mac and cheese. So, at least mine. Mary Jo says, congrats, winners. Gear Runner says, popcorn.
Okay, here.
Carlos says,
See what you did there.
oh, Andy, we love mac and cheese. 2 thumbs up. King of the Crease says, LOL Gear. The blogger, Vince, who doesn't love mac and cheese?
Somebody that's lactose intolerant.
I eat it anyway. Oh, I love it. Does anyone know how to cook and want to visit Dirty Jersey? I know how to cook and I live here. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Year Runner says, when are you seeing more? When are we seeing more content, Courtney?
Soon.
Just Wrench It says, what's it called again?
I have 2 videos that I need to edit. 2. Let's pace ourselves, okay?
We're going to have to start having a sign-out sheet for my new computer. Courtney says, hi, subscribe, or whichever. Vince says, the blogger, did you find the screwdriver? Yeah, where was that if you did find it? Because I was really starting to get scared something was going to pop out up there for a second. Carlos says, Courtney Edge. Mike
my
says,
channel name.
cool name, just wrench it. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. The blogger says,
Hold
no.
on. Is it an air wrench? This is very important for me to know.
Yeah, Courtney wants to know if it goes click, 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 or vroom, vroom, vroom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding. No? You know what that one
There's
was, right?
some that don't make any noise.
Yeah. Or you guys will know what that's from. I'll link that video up here.
Uh-huh.
Mike Roten said, all right, I read that. No, Vince, I might replace it with the Lennox or the Klein or the Milwaukee. I'll tell you, Vince is going to tell you to get the Lennox 11-in-1. It is his favorite. But I think he only has a 9-in-1.
I got a hole
It's his favorite tool.
in one.
Jack says, good night to all. Be safe. Feel better, Courtney. See you, Brian. See you later, sir.
Thanks, Jack. I'm glad you got where you were going, okay?
Renaissance says at Roten, he changed it in the 15th century from just nailed it. Gear says, have a good evening, Jack. Aficionado, Mike, and I'll say see you later, Jack. Jack says, bye to all, logging off. See you. Renaissance Man says, later, Lava Nava. Wow, and I can't read normal words, but I can read that. Just Wrench It says, thanks. I got to take these kids outside to burn some energy. Thanks, everyone, and I'll talk later. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully you're still here, and I'll see you next time, every Sunday at 6:30. Vince says popcorn again. Mike says later wrench guy. Renaissance says later nailed it. Carlos says just wrench it. See yas. Gear says the same thing. The blogger says popcorn butter, salted with cheese with bacon and salt and pepper.
That's a lot going on that popcorn.
You know what? I could probably put brown sugar on that and put it on the grill and just
No.
what? Candied covered popcorn bacon?
No.
What's not good about that?
Keep it simple.
Renaissance says, do they have guns that shoot around the corners? Actually they do.
On CSI.
No, they actually really have one. Gear Runner says, hey Mike, post the recipe on your IG account, then we can all get it. Gear, you don't cook.
Oh man.
What are you gonna do with
We're
it?
still waiting to see the buffalo chicken dip happen. What's up with that?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we seen was the one that we sent you with of fluff,
It's because it was a sweets recipe.
and
And
it
you
wasn't
didn't
even,
have to cook it.
and it wasn't even a video.
That's
you
why.
didn't even make it. We don't even know you did it. You could have like took the recipe to your
It could
neighbor.
have been Pam that made it.
Oh yeah, Ham could have.
Oh, that was a dirty trick right there.
Wow,
Just playing.
wow.
Just playing.
This is probably the one video Pam watched. The vlogger says, Vincent, Renaissance man, I have to make everyone beef sandwiches. I like beef sandwiches. What with cheese? Not that cheese with stuff. Mike Roten says, yes, they really do, Renaissance man. Mike Roten says, LOL gear. Renaissance man says, Roten, darn. There goes the next Renaissance Tools release. Oh, I gotta go back. Did I miss that?
I think it's the guns that shoot around the corners.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. A 90-degree pass load. That's my idea. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, gang. Hello, Eddie. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, Eddie.
Renaissance Man says, sea bass, stay clear of our sandwiches. Beef is too pure. Roten says, Eddie, so does Renaissance Man aficionado Carlos. Gear asks how you're doing, and so does King. And the vlogger says he loves beef. I do like a nice steak. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Mike. King of the Crease says, sea bass. All right, the bridge is opening. King of the Crease says, who? Eddie Smallhorn says, hello, aficionado. Renaissance Man says, change the color of the tool. Sounds like the Walt Milwaukee Makita Rigid Ryobi business plan. Yes. So I think it's funny because a lot of people they kind of look down on Ryobi. But honestly, I think it might be the same tool as some other company. We're not going to mention the red color. Eddie Smallhorn says, hello, Carlos. Carlos says, very true, Ren. The vlogger says, yes, I'm still here. Renaissance says, Seabass is vlogger's name, King. King says, got it. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Gear, doing well. I hope you are having a great day. Well, he was playing with guns, so yeah, good day. Carlos says, vlogger, sell the recipe to Andy. LOL. There you go. You can get a new screwdriver after you sell the recipe to Andy. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Renaissance Man. Gear says, I'm Eddie. These weekends just go by too quick.
It says I am Eddie.
Oh, I am Eddie. No, there you go.
You are Eddie?
I am Eddie. Ed and Eddie.
Oh my goodness.
Eddie says, hello, King of the Crease. The vlogger says, well, Andy is very lucky at Carlos. Renaissance Man says, it's only a gun if it goes pew pew.
Did anyone else on here ever use sticks as guns while playing as a child? Just want to know.
See, I was young enough, and when the Red Ryder BB gun first came out, it was only like 300 feet per second for the original one. So we used that like the old day airsoft. We used to go
Your
play.
parents had money for toys.
Yeah,
I played with sticks. I'm just saying.
we used to go out and play army men in the woods and shoot each other with BB guns.
I use sticks.
Yeah. You can't get hurt with sticks. What fun is that?
Yeah, you can. You can fall on them.
Yeah, I know. Remember I tried pole vaulting and I ripped my ear.
You're so ridiculous.
That's why my mom gave me a gun, because I couldn't play with sticks.
Do not pole vault with sticks.
I will agree with that now, yes. Eddie agrees with Gear. Boiled Nut says, dang, I got disconnected from the chat on my pooter.
Aww.
Sorry. Hopefully it wasn't our fault. King of the Crease says, yo nuts, when are you coming to the mainland?
If you lived in Hawaii, I don't know why you would come to the mainland. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there you go. Eddie says, hey nuts, Cheez-Its are so good, the vlogger says. Now, do you like the white cheddar ones or the regular?
or the spicy, or
You-
3 cheese.
You like the spicy ones?
Yeah, I do. They're not my number one favorite. I like the original and the regular size, not the big size. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I don't think the big size was a good campaign.
I'm just curious. Boiled nuts. Living in Hawaii, did you get sick of pineapple? I don't know that I would get sick of it. I just want to know. Curious.
Or how about the lime in your coconut? No? Too soon? Renaissance Man. Actually, Boiled Nut says, King, my dog can't live without me. You know what?
Renaissance.
Renaissance says, at Nuts, you missed the second giveaway, $10,000 gift card to Renaissance Tools, non-redeemable.
Unredeemable.
Then
Yeah, it means you can't redeem it. You get the gift card, but you just get to hold it. That's it.
can I return it though?
No.
You didn't say no returns. No takebacks. No takebacksies. King of the Crew says, LOL, Renaissance. Dan the Carman says, and if I need to drive in the snow, I can always buy some snow tires. I know a guy in the tire business that will hook me up.
Do you have Les Schwab there? Just wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know how far out they go.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's where your family gets a lot of their tires from, isn't it? Yeah. Gear runny. Rear runner. You're right, Renaissance. Mine goes Bang Pow. Bang Pow. Okay. Eddie Smallhorn says, dang it, Ren, I missed that, LOL. I want to know who bought it. I'll give it away. Mike Roten says, as long as it don't go click. I agree with that. Any gun that goes click is not a good gun.
Why?
Because that means it didn't fire the bullet that's in the chamber.
Well,
it goes
that's assuming there's a
click.
bullet in the chamber. Every single one. Okay, not every single one. 90% of Gears videos it goes click. Because it's not loaded.
Yeah.
I've got a point. Thank you very much.
But when you want your gun to work, you don't want it
But
to
you
go
didn't
click.
say that.
Well, you're not a gun person, so
Oh!
yeah.
I'm
We-
sure
we
I
should-
should. You know, if we compared ages, I'm sure I shot a gun way before you did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no.
Yes.
I shot a gun before you were born.
How old you were.
Oh, if you go by that, yeah.
Yes, I just said that.
Well,
But and you're not gonna win this. Moving on.
I had BB guns at 5.
That doesn't count. Does not count. Doesn't count.
Go shoot it in the backyard and let someone see it. I guarantee you get arrested for shooting a firearm.
A girl.
What the hell?
They don't arrest girls. I'm just kidding. I know they do. I've seen cops. Oh, Pinterest
Oh my. You're a girl. What does
makes a
that-
difference.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not sexist.
Ren, I can still read the chat but can't post.
Aw.
Sorry. Gear Runner. Agreed, Mike. Mike Orton says muzzle loader gear. You know what? There's just something about that black powder.
Talk about muskets.
No,
Oh.
a muscle. Is that a freaking musket?
No, it's a freaking harpoon.
Yep. Load all 30 through the muzzle. That's how it's legal. LOL. Well, actually, as long as it's single fire, I mean, you can have as many rounds as you want. So, yeah, there you go. Mike Roten says LOL. LOL Gear says Boiled Nuts. The vlogger says, I did not find the screwdriver. Oh, sorry, vlogger.
Aw.
Vince says, been on the lookout for those videos to drop soonish.
Well, thank you.
Or he'll be on the lookout. Sorry. Mike Roten says, do the quiet wrench again. LOL.
Sounds slightly dolphinish.
Yeah. King of the Cree says the new Milwaukee 11 in ones are crap. You buy anything at Mahoney's Gear? At Mike? Gear Runner says, nope, I was looking for an H&K P30L with LEM trigger or a Rec 01. They had neither. Gear says they had neither. Gear says, stupid fat thumbs, they had neither. And then Gear says they have neither. Mike Roten says, I try to stay out of there. They always have something I want. I've realized I can save a lot of money if I don't go places that they have things I want.
Or practice self-control, people.
What fun is that? Practice self-control.
That's why I don't go window shopping. Okay, number one,
You don't like shopping.
I hate shopping. I don't care what kind of shopping it is. I hate it. Number two, I'm not going shopping with the intent of not buying it because it's seriously pointless at that point. It's just why? That's all. I rant over.
So why are we looking at cars for you?
And didn't I tell you I didn't want to? But you said you need to do that if you want to buy this car.
What, you need to drive them. You don't.
No, I'll just look at them.
You haven't driven either one of them, so you don't know
I
which one to
haven't.
look to buy.
I haven't.
Oh, well, you have driven one, but there's no proof.
No proof. Didn't happen.
Yep, exactly. Gear Runner says they do. It's called a corner shot. See, there you go. It does shoot around corners. It uses video to see the line of sight. I really did make the Oreo fluff. Pam did eat a lot of it, though. Well, there you go.
So good. I
So-
made it for Memorial Day weekend.
So, Gear, next time you guys make it, I want to see a video.
He's like, that's not what my channel's about. I can't do it, bro.
So, then just do this. Make the video and have it set as private and send me the link so I can see it.
All right, you're being a little extreme about it now.
Mike says, that's a cool gun. You should review it, Gear. Dan the Carman says, hey, Edge, do you have a Jersey Mike's there in Jersey? LOL.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Have you eaten there?
No.
I have.
Nope.
I had a cheesesteak there once, and it was okay. It was pretty good. It's not my favorite.
Gear Runner says, probably can't get my hands on one, Mike. LOL. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool how they work, though. They are cool. Mike Roten says, LOL, I know, but it's cool. Boiled Nut says, betcha fish can shoot an arrow around any corner. Now, that's a video I would like
We're
to
gonna
see.
have to start calling him Robin Hood or something.
King of the Cree says, that was a dumb question, Dan, the car man. What question? Yeah, well, I haven't eaten there, so. Renaissance Man says, Dan the car man, no Jersey Mike's. That is just ridiculous. We do have Boston Market. Yes, we do.
I like Boston Market. He doesn't like it, but then again, I haven't been there in years.
It's not a rotisserie.
But it's rotisserie fast foodish. When you
They
don't-
need to bring back the
It's
Ponderosa.
better than buying a rotisserie at the grocery store. Those are disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gear says it is cool, and yeah, Mahoney's has so many guns. It's like walking into heaven. I haven't been there, but I could imagine what that would be like. King of the Cree says, tell him, Renaissance. Mike Roten says, we have a Jersey Mike's here in North Carolina. Mike says, LOL. King of the Cree says, Jersey Mike's is in like 40 states. Okay, well, there you go.
Where did they originate?
Yeah, probably like Canada or something. Gear Runner says, we are Pro 2 here in Tennessee. We don't allow Jersey Mike's here. Yeah, I mean, that could like take over. I mean, that stuff would like spread like the plague. Vince says, hello, Edward. Gear Runner says, nope, I use sticks as belly clubs to beat up the other kids.
Aww.
Actually, I was the small one, so they used the sticks to beat me up.
Aww.
Renaissance says a Gear. I'll lend you a Renaissance tool. I'll lend you one of the Renaissance tools in manufacturing. All right. Carlos says super soakers as guns.
Oh man, super soakers.
Now see, I didn't get hurt with the BB gun, but I got hurt with a super soaker. I got shot in the eye.
Well, didn't you see it coming? Super soakers remind me of when we used to take slip and slides to the next extreme.
Like that roll of plastic on the side of a hill with some dish
Oh
soap.
man, let me tell you what. It was vegetable oil. Okay, half and half, a 5-gallon bucket of vegetable oil and water. You don't use soap because it gets in your eye. But anyway,
You didn't see it coming?
we would go to the fish hatchery down at the bottom of this massive hill, and they would set up a fireman hose on this really long extended tarp. I don't even know how long it was. It's raining out. Anyway, and we would do the slip and slide with fireman's hose and a giant tarp.
Well, hopefully the
And
firemen
oil.
didn't get the idea of shutting off the water to think they were funny. Because that would really hurt.
No, it was like water out of the creek.
Hmm.
Because it was at a fish hatchery. It's all natural.
So you all smelled like fish when you were
It
done.
was environmentally friendly and fun.
Once.
Sorry, guys. Oh, there you are.
Oh, stick guns aren't allowed in New Jersey. Yeah, no. And if you walk around with your hand like this, you can get arrested.
Hold on. Is it because there's no sticks here?
Oh, we got plenty of sticks, just not trees going by you. And we don't have mountains either. We just
No.
have rolling
You
hills.
have hills.
Gear Runner says, thanks, Renaissance. I appreciate it. It will probably be more reliable. Well, there you go. Vincent says, Gear, no CC in Jersey Mike's. Just like New Jersey. Now, are we trying to conceal carry beef sandwiches? Because
leave the beef sandwiches alone.
just wondering. Gear Runner says they can be reloaded too fast, Renaissance. The vlogger says white cheddar. Oh, he likes the good ones.
That's the
He
one
likes the good Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I like them. Gear Runner says, LOL Vince. Gear Runner also says, sometimes I miss those signs on the door, Vince. LMAO. King of the Crease says, Philadelphia only has beef sandwiches. A good Philly beef sandwich. There you go. Gear Runner is laughing at King of the Crease. Renaissance Man says, Gear, tell that to my product tester, Louie. We call him One-Eyed Louie now. That's probably not good. Gary, you might want to not talk to Louie. Dan the Carman says, Les Schwab sucks. No, I go to Discount Tire, or I go to another tire guy that hooks me up with good tires, as well as I know 3 places that can hook me up with good tires.
Well, good. For your tires.
Yes. Or just go to Tire Rack. Tire Rack is, every time I've gotten tires from them, they've been very reliable.
Tire Rack is awesome. And they're cheap. But if you got good independent businesses that you're supporting, go for it.
Gear says, Ye Bang Pow is the new Chinese revolver. Mike Roten says, does it come with subtitles, Gear? Carlos says, LOL. Gear says, yeah, the cylinders turn in the opposite direction too. Wouldn't that be Polish?
Brian.
Renaissance Man says, some Chinese guy scared me bad today while I was at Staples. He jumped up from behind the counter and yelled, supplies!
Oh, Renaissance Man. Oh my goodness.
All right, everybody's laughing at Renaissance for a kind of tasteless joke. Renaissance says, I'll be here all week, people. Tip your servers. Gear says popcorn. LOL. Renaissance says Akir, haha. Renaissance is first. Mike says 4. King of the Crease is second. Gear's laughing. Popcorn, I win, said Boiled Nuts. Aficionado says 0.5. King of the Crease says, LOL nuts. Carlos says, bacon, self-control, pure sorcery. Yeah, I agree, Mike. Renaissance Man says, then it isn't shopping. It's called purchasing. Men purchase, women shop.
Well, this woman purchases.
What?
When I do purchase, which is not very often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos says, LOL. Mike. Gear Runner says, I have no self-control. Yeah.
I want to work on that.
I think my self-control button was a little bit broke too. Gear says at least when it comes to guns and knives and flashlights and scope. Well, no,
Tools, truck parts.
no, his truck's basically done, so I think he's all right.
That's because he bought it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlos says, at Mike, I blame Vince for my HD credit card debt. Yeah, that's everybody blame Vince for that one. At Gear, no self-control says the guy with a small armory on his bed. Haha. Very true. King of the Crease says, LOL Carlos. Vince says, in the spirit of non-redeemable gift cards, our 5,000 sub giveaway will be $5,000 gift card to Channel Home Depot Centers. Be on the lookout for the giveaway soonish. All right, we're looking. Mike Roten says self-control is for people who cannot control themselves. Okay, I'll let that one go. LOL Vince, I remember that store, Vince. Yes, Channel. I remember 84 Lumber. Oh yeah, and let's not forget Rickles. Anyone remember Rickles? Vince says, sorry, Carlos. Mike says, yeah, Carlos, I'm starting a Tool Anonymous tomorrow. Are you going out to buy something tonight? Is that the reason you're starting it tomorrow? Carlos says, I'll bring the coffee, Mike. LOL. Renaissance says, at Vin, nailed it. There may be a spot on Renaissance Tools marketing team for you. LOL, says Mike. Vince says, King, Channel was on Front and Oregon, South Philadelphia. It was the first big hardware store I knew. Yeah, I remember Channel Lumber. And then you had 84 that did a lot of the contractor stuff. And then you had Rickles, which was like the mom and pop, like bigger True Value-ish type store. Do you remember any of them?
True Value, 84 Lumber.
There you go. See, Courtney knows.
Yep, that's right down the road.
She's a girl. She knows.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I am not your typical girl. Like, you are not the typical guy.
No.
We are not typical.
Gear Runner says, I know the owner pretty well. I'm going to do a walkthrough video. The vlogger says, gotta go. See you, vlogger.
Thank you for coming, dude.
Thanks for showing up, and congratulations to you also. King of the Crease says, yep, I had one 10-minute from my house. I used to go there with my father when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember that. Dan the Carman says at King of the Crease, it was a joke, you goofball. Gear Runner says, see you, vlogger. Carlos says, see you, vlogger. The time is 7:56. Is it?
8:04.
8:04. All right. Mike says, see you, vlogger. Renaissance Man says, at Vin, when my channel gets to 1 subscriber, I'm giving away a $10,000 card to Circuit City. I'm hoping Dan the smart car guy subscribes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when are you starting a channel, Ren?
Yeah.
Come on. We want to see that. King of the Crease says, LOL. Renaissance Man. Vince says, Ren and laughing. Aficionado says, LOL, with a bunch of greater than signs, I think they are. Or are they, yeah, they're greater than. Carlos says, Circuit City, I'm glad I didn't buy the extended warranty. Well, at least you didn't buy it from Silo. You remember that one, Vince? Silo? Oh, yeah. I don't think the world is ready for Renaissance Man videos. Okay. I might have to agree with you.
Justin's back.
Mike Roten says Tundra gear. Carlos says, is it Toyota, Andy? Renaissance Man says Roten, channel name, Keeping Up with the Renaissance Man. What do you think?
I'd watch them over Keeping Up with the other people.
Yeah, we don't really like the Kardashians. Gear Runner says, LOL, not quite, LOL. LOL from King of the Crease, LOL, man, from Mike. And, I can't keep up with you, Running Man. Nope. He's on a boat. What? King of the Crease says, nobody can Carlos, LOL. He is in a league and world of his own, Carlos, says Mike. Hearing Brian read that joke, he killed it. I'm crying. Supplies. Ha ha ha.
You're not right.
Yeah. Supplies.
Stop it.
Iron God. Iron.
I'm sorry. I'm not dying. I'm okay.
Iron God. Can I get something, please? Well, hello, sir. Welcome to the channel. Another first for us.
Hi, Iron God. Thanks for coming.
Gear Runner says, okay, I get it. I have no self-control. No, you don't.
No.
I mean,
You can't even kid.
yeah. Then the Carman says, see, Courtney and I have one thing in common. We go into a store. I know what I want. I buy it. I go in. I buy it. I buy what I need to buy. I go to the register. I pay for it. Walk out the door. It takes me like 10 minutes.
Yes. Yes. The only time that will never happen with me, or doesn't happen with me, I should say, is when I go grocery shopping hungry.
Oh, then we have something from every aisle in the cart.
But when that is not happening, yes. In and out. Done. Moving on.
Mike says, IG, hey, which would be Iron God. You're still alive, LOL, from Rebel. Rebel, you're kidding yourself. You act like we were going to be over. Gear Runner says Justin's back. Iron God.
Like,
From
what?
Renaissance. He says, what? Mike Roten says, oh, this, you're back. Rebel says, yay for Justin's return. Vince says, Rickle, yes. LOL, Justin from Carlos. Rebel says, Mike, you're killing me. Renaissance Man says, Rebel. Any beachfront condoms you have your eye on. Mike says, LOL. Carlos says, LOL. There are plenty down here in AC, especially after the weekend.
Oh my goodness, stop it.
Yeah.
Deserve that.
Hey guys, I really think YouTube keeps booting me because every time one of these conversations goes south, it shuts off on me.
Yeah.
All right, there's the beachfront condoms.
Oh my goodness, here we go again.
Gear says LOL. Vince says Iron God. You can get subscribed. Rebel Rouser says Renaissance Man. I'm currently looking for mountains. Gear Runner says, are you looking for woods, Justin? Rebel says, oh no, they were starting to catch up until I returned. Rebel says, Andy. Rebel, the views must be awesome. Yeah. Renaissance says, good point, Brian. You always want to do a walkthrough of your used condom before you purchase.
That's disgusting.
Well, you want to make sure there's plenty of space.
Stop it.
Carlos says, hello, Vince. I love Silo, says Vince. I kind of did too. They mainly only sold General Electric and Frigidaire, though.
How about Radio Shack? Are they open anymore?
There's a couple, I think. Mike Roten says, the realty sign says, come in and check it out. LOL. Vince says,
oh my goodness.
who the heck is Andy? You really, Vince?
He identifies himself.
Oh, there you go. LOL, Mike. Don't slip on the floor, says aficionado. If so, change your clothes very fast or go to the doctor.
You guys are nasty.
Gear Runner says me, Vince. Mike says Andy/Gear.
/rear.
Andy/Gear's rear runner.
Yep.
Punisher.
Vince says your first name is Gear. Stop playing.
It is. That's what we call him most
You
of the
know-
time anyway.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I've talked to him on the phone a couple times, and I call him Gear on the phone.
Yep.
And I know his name's Andy.
Yep.
And he calls me Edge,
Yep.
which I mean kind of makes sense because it's my name, but the only reason he says it is because it's my channel. Rebel says there are redwoods in California, so I can get some pretty big condominiums out there. Mike says, I think I just heard Courtney's lung hit the floor.
Sorry.
Ben says, Rebel, have those condominiums been lived in or are they new construction? Renaissance Man says, Gear's name is Andy, question mark, question mark. I would have guessed it was Rambo. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Gear Runner says, make sure to take your shoes off, Justin, to see if the floor is wet. If so, there might be water damage. Rebel Rouser says, I only buy new ones, Vince. Gear Runner says, LOL, Renaissance. Rebel says, LOL, Andy. Rebel, I will have to say that if you do look for one of these condominiums, make sure there's a lot of mirrors.
What? You are not helping at all.
Carlos says Rambo is Italian, so Vince would be the closest to Rambo in here. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
Rebel Rouser says, Courtney, you're a trooper. When I'm sick, I can barely talk on the phone for over 10 minutes, much less actually smile. But here you are sick and you've been on my live stream for 2 hours.
No, he wasn't here the whole time. He had to go, remember?
I know, but he went from a live stream to doing something and coming back. So he's still pretty active.
You're a beast, Justin.
He's still very active.
You and I both are troopers.
He's very active in his condominiums.
Oh my goodness.
Then the car man says, then again, now that I think about it, I'm actually thinking of looking at a Ram half-ton in a single cab as well. Gear says, true Carlos. Mike says, hey, how was the Poconos? We didn't ask.
It was amazing. Mine is being sick. If you take the stick away.
We had a great time.
We did have a great time. It was quiet.
You know what we
Had
did?
No purpose, so we just kind of did whatever we felt like.
You know what I did?
What did you do?
I pet chipmunks.
Yes, he did.
I literally pet chipmunks.
He was trying to get rabies.
Rubber Rouser says, oh yes.
You know what I did? I became one with nature.
How'd you do that? Did you pee outside?
No.
How'd you become one with nature?
I immersed myself in it.
Is,
By enjoying a nice hike.
is that why you got an infection?
Oh my gosh. You're sick.
Stop!
Got ya.
Stop it. You keep that right over there. I asked earlier on the phone, Mike, so first Renaissance? Yes. Gear was first. I wasn't even home yet, and he knew how our trip was. Gear Runner says, true story. Rebel retracted the message. Vince says, Carlos, and laughy smiley faces. Sylvester Stallone is pretty short also. Yeah, I guess so. Vince is the same height as Rambo. I mean, kind of have the same physique, too. I mean, just saying. Why is Keenan giving me his email address?
Because he wants you to write him a letter,
Okay.
as well as others. Everybody write Keenan an email.
Yep, there you go. They're all about vehicles02@gmail.com.
Yep.
I heard he likes spam in his sandwiches.
Stop it.
Um,
Ham, spam, ham, and spam.
Spam, spam, ham, and spam. Well, do you have anything with no spam? Well, we have ham, spam, and ham.
I was just yelling shrubbery earlier.
Shrubbery!
Did you say shrubbery?
No,
No.
I did not.
What did you say?
Um,
What the heck was it? Rubbery.
oh yeah, I said rubbery, and she's like, shrubbery? And I'm like, no, but yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Gear says, Vince, next live stream, I want to hear you say, Yo, Adrian.
Oh my goodness.
LOL.
Side note, I've never seen any of the Rockies. I know people are gonna hate me for that. I don't care. Whatever. Never seen it. Sorry. Not sorry.
Well, you like watching the Wookiees play with
Don't
Jedis
start
and
with
stuff,
me.
so.
Don't start with me.
Next live stream, Yo, Adrian. Yes, I'd like to see that. Hey, you're close. You want to run up the stairs?
I already been up them stairs.
I'm talking to Vince about
I'm talking to you.
running up the museum steps.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
That I have been to the museum one time. Almost 20 years ago.
Gear Runner says, Mike, great minds, LOL. And Carlos says, Mike, that's awesome. Vince, don't you have an Adrian in the very cool gang? I think we do.
Not that I know of.
His screen name is Adrian something. Aficionado says, condom rouser.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Fish, you know that if you keep saying stuff like that, he's going to change his name or start another account. Rebel Rouser says, Andy and Mike are twins. Mike says, I just started to type the same thing, Gear. LOL. Oh, God. Aficionado says, Rebel. Boiled Nuts says, my cousin Oiled Nuts had them condoms that were lubricated. Gear Runner, LOL, Official, my God, LMAO, the vlogger, Inappropriate, Rebel Rouser. Carlos says, Justin, Vince is still hearing about the beef sandwiches for like 6 months, so just own it, LOL. Gear Runner says, Funny Fish, King of the Creek says, since the Rocky movies were filmed in Philadelphia, they used Vince as a stunt double as Rocky. I'm just wondering, did you get straight cash? Rebel Rouser says, Boiled Nuts, I'm dead. Dan the Carman, oh, guess what, Edge? I just heard today that Ram TRX will have a Hellcat engine in it actually coming out to production. Yay. I did hear that. What else did I hear?
Sounds awesome.
I did hear that the Raptor's not coming out with that big 7-liter engine that they were considering. Is that another screw falling out of the chair?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there.
What the frick?
Oh,
Listen. Were these bought at Walmart?
no, they were bought from a friend.
They weren't bought.
Actually, they were given to us. Vince says, Nuts, King, Boiled Nuts, King. Mike Roten, are you filming Top Gun 2, Vince? Mike Roten says, love the first one. Gear Runner says, if so, do they bring Goose back?
How can they bring
That
Goose
would
back?
be hard
Ooh,
to do.
It's twin brother is what it is.
There you
See?
go. Vince says, all about the beef. I just want to know,
No.
where's the beef?
It's all about that base.
Carlos says, I heard that too, Dan. I'm looking forward to the Raptor Killer. Gear Runner says, I just typed it in the comments and he will read it. Vince says, is Courtney balancing her checkbook?
No.
Mm-mm. Rebel Rouser says, Keenan, I can't email you. My email is broken. Carlos says, Courtney, you should watch the Rocky films on your channel. Vince says, already ran up those steps. Yeah, that looks like work. Aficionado says, Vince, she is writing out the mac and cheese recipes.
Oh no, I was texting my boss is what I was doing.
Vince-
In case you all want to know.
Vince says, fish. Fresh fish. Gear Runner says, if you start another account, Justin, make sure to sub to me and me.
And
Rebel-
me.
And Courtney.
And Vince.
And Vince and a fish and everybody
Everyone.
that's on here.
Yeah.
And don't forget Vlogger. He's not here right now, but make sure you go back. Rebel Rouser says LMAO, I will. Vince says all straight cash. Gear Runner says Vince got paid under the table because he couldn't reach over
Oh
it.
my gosh. Gear.
Wow.
Vince, I still love you. You're still pretty.
Rebel Rouser says, oh my god, King of the Crease LOL Gear. Vince says, yo Gear. 187.
Oh, hey, 187.
How you doing, sir? Hey B, hey Courtney, congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you very much. And you were part of that, sir.
Yes, thanks.
Dan the Carman, well, I guess it's safe to say Edge and Courtney with a K have a few screws loose. LOL.
Few? I'm wondering which one is tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of bolts. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all flatheads too. They're not even Phillips.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Whoa gear, LOL. Rebel says 187. What's up, everyone from 187? Yo 187, 187. Hey, yo 187. Hey 187. Oi Tiger. Okay. And I'm back first from Renaissance Man. Rebel Rouser says, how did it fare out with the rabbit chipmunk?
He almost mauled his face.
Yeah, I was near death. I was like that close.
Just take me now.
Yeah. I was laying on the ground and it was like
Charlie
walking
in
on
the-
me and stuff.
Charlie in the chocolate
No.
factory situation, like, yeah.
Yeah. Not really. Hey, if
You
you
have to
watch,
go check out the video.
yeah, if you watch my video, if I have cards left, I'll put it here. Um,
I have a question for you.
what's that?
Do you actually put stuff when you say, I'm going to put it here? Do you actually put it there?
I do go back and do that with
You
some
do.
of them.
Some of them.
Some of them,
That's
yes.
1%. Well, and when you say some, that means one.
No, I've actually done it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually started going back on my live streams and putting in descriptions and
Oh,
stuff.
he's defending himself now. Very defensive.
Yes, I
That means
actually
one.
have.
You know, I never used to have dimples. I don't know where this thing's coming from. Yeah, maybe it's from the braces.
No, it's because you smile so much around me. Vince says, Mike, I'm on will call for Top Gun 2. Well, there you go. Boiled Nut says, LOL, Vince. Rebel Rouser says, okay, I won't start another email then. LOL. Renaissance says, Top Gun 2. I love Vin and Top Gun. Vince says, my guy, 187. Yes, how are you? Rebel King Mike Fish Gear, Carlos and Renaissance Man Vince Nuts. All right, Vince and Nuts, not Vince Nuts. Hope I got everyone. Pretty close, yeah. Renaissance says the shirtless volleyball scene was my favorite. Am I right, Courtney? In Top Gun?
Was I supposed to like that movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
You know what, vlogger? I'll see if I can type it up on Instagram
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
on Instagram. I'll send
Yeah.
it to you through that way. I mean,
Oh.
we won't get an autograph, but
Look, there you go.
maybe we can scan it.
Yeah, we'll just email it to you. There you go. We'll do that.
Hold on, let me write that down. Don't go too far.
Yeah, I completely forgot you were a minor. I'm sorry, but
We're
will
sorry.
we will get it to you.
Hold, please. L-A 9
LAF9.
G. Okay, continue.
There you go. I guess we know who number 2 works for. Courtney's doing paperwork.
Well, we all know I'm the mastermind anyway.
Yeah. Boiled Nuts. I see you. King of the Crease. LOL Nuts 187. Cooling. About to watch this game too. We will be getting off here pretty soon, I hope.
You hope.
Yeah, I'm almost caught up. Renaissance Man says, Seabass, this is a public. take down that cuz. The vlogger, you didn't get me 187 ICU. Vince says, the vlogger, you're back. Carlos says, LOL, Brian, that's how 187. Let me go back again.
Ants are ridiculous.
Renaissance, after I get my pen and paper to write down that address, I will put it on a credit card application.
You better stop it, Rennie.
187. Ooh, wait. The coolest little dude I know. Vlogger. Dan the Carman. Hey, has anyone noticed that Rob's not on here? What the heck? We all go to his channel, but he doesn't come to the edges. That's messed up. LOL.
He does though.
Yeah, he is here a lot. He is. But
Yeah.
I know he's
Doing a transition right now.
yeah, he's got stuff right now, so. Rebel Rouser says, Vince, you play volleyball. The vlogger says, I'm back, Vince. Rebel Rouser, Dan, Rob has left us. Vince says, Rebel, only I have my only if I have my aviators. What? You have to, because if not, you just don't look the part. Rebel's laughing. Mike Roten says, Rob's out by his mailbox waiting for Gear's tool.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And it comes wrapped in...
Stop it.
Rebel Rouser, he's currently throbbing.
Oh my goodness. Dan, I got a question for you. So, I haven't been to too many places in Idaho, but I have been to Boise, and I've been to Coeur d'Alene. Can you tell me where you are in comparison to either one of those? Just wondering. Beautiful place in case anybody ever wants to visit Idaho.
Renaissance says, Seabass, I need your social and your mom's maiden name. Don't do it. Vince, we're looking for the screwdriver, the vlogger. Aficionado says, LOL, Roten. The vlogger, thank you. King of the Crease, easy, Renaissance. The vlogger says, no snack break. Gear Runner says, that's probably right, Mike. He told me he couldn't wait to screw with my tool. Oh, there you go. Mike Roten says, somebody's about to get the number 2 knocked out of them.
Oh.
Renaissance says, at Vin, I found the screwdriver. Now I'm looking for the cash. Renaissance says that Roten, ha ha ha, Gears laughing. Ren, straight cash from Vince. King of the Crease, I gotta go, everyone. See you later.
It's good seeing you.
See you later also, sir. And it was a pleasure meeting you, as always. Rebel Rouser says, good night, King. Later, King. Later, King. See you, Big Brian. Have a good week later, King. See you, KOTC. Have a good night. Take care, King. I was in... it was in a deep voice, Brian. The vlogger.
You're not saying it right. You gotta say it like Ben. You're
Nope.
not Ben, so no.
Nobody can say stuff like Ben.
I know. He's a beast.
Mary Jo says, by King of the Crease, have a good night. Good night, King. Hey, Mary J. There was a retraction from Gear. 187 says, peace, King. Hi, 187. And another retracted message. What is going on? Do the silent wrench one more time. LOL. Dan the Carman. Hey, Courtney. Ever heard of Nampa, Idaho? I'm in the general vicinity. Renaissance man. You stay away. I mean it.
No, but I'm gonna look it up. Man.
Well, just wait a second. Rennie might tell us where it's at. Potatoes come to us. Yeah, there you go. I like Idaho potatoes. Them Yukon ones. Them Yukon ones aren't bad. Carlos.
Hold on. Have you had yourself a Walla Walla onion?
Actually, I think I have. Didn't we have them? Weren't we able to get them when we were in Oregon once?
Well, you get them in Oregon.
Well,
Yeah.
I think your dad got them because I think he thought it was funny. He's like, here, you want a Walla Walla onion? Walla Walla oxen free.
Everybody's known for something.
Or as TD TD always says on his live stream, Walla Walla, the city that it's so good, you got to say its name twice or something.
It was named twice.
It was named twice, yeah. See,
Yep.
screwed it up. There I
Yeah,
go.
you did. All right.
Mike Roten says, you're in the facility, Dan, that explains a lot. Jack, I'm back. I made it home. What did I miss? A lot of rental properties, some sandwiches, and Vlogger didn't find a screwdriver yet.
No. But he's got an email address.
Yes.
And so does All About Vehicles.
Yes.
Anybody else want to give their email address? Just wondering.
Yeah, I mean.
We'll have a pen pal thing started.
Gira.
CC! We got CC. Please continue. Say hi to CC. She likes you.
CC.
Hi, CC. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'm about ready to poke you in the ribs again.
Don't do it.
If anybody wants to know, that's his ticklish place right there.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Gear Runner says, hey, Jack, we're all still here. Mike Roten says, Jack, hey again. The Blogger says, Later King, hey, Jack from Eddie. Rebel says, Jack. Jack said hello to all. CC says, did I win? You know what? I'm sorry you did not. I apologize.
Give her a chance.
I'll give you a... No.
CC only.
I was going to say...
CC wasn't here.
I was going to say, with this crew, do you really think it's only going to be CC?
You already answered, don't play. And when I say don't play, I mean no joking around.
I mean, seriously, Gear just answered again like 20 minutes ago.
You really going to deny CC of her
No.
opportunity?
No, I just want to make sure that people are going to let her guess.
Let her guess, people.
Cece, this is what the question was. It was, what is my favorite snack food?
30 seconds.
Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, 187. Rebel says, CC. Eddie, hey, 187. Mike Roten says, CC, 187. CC. Gear Runner, CC. 187 says, Eddie. Sorry, CC, you did not win, says the Vlogger. Carlos De La Cruz says, Jack. We established that Vince is Rambo. CC. I won, didn't I? Vince is blushing a little bit. Carlos says, CC. Hi, CC says, everybody. Rebel Rouser says, my brother lives in Nampa, Dan. So there you go.
There you go.
So you know exactly where it is. Yeah. And I'm sure Rebel's going to be visiting there very shortly. He goes everywhere.
He does go everywhere.
Jack says, LOL, Carlos. Renaissance says, at Jack, Edge gave away a non-redeemable $10,000 gift card to Renaissance Tools. You won. Congrats. Aficionado says, hey, Cece, Courtney, did you miss Oregon? Want to move back?
Do I miss it? Yes, I miss it.
Part 2.
If my life was different and I had the opportunity, I would move back.
AKA, if she wasn't married to me.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Cece, was that your final answer?
Gear Runner says, don't worry, CC. Mike's putting what he won on IG, so we'll all be winners. CC Bradley says, hey, everybody. Dan has retracted. A fish says, Gear, LOL. Holla, CC. And then Boiled Nut says, CC. Dan the Carman says, roll. What's his name? I might be able to locate him and tell him I know you. Well, there you go. CC says, y'all Yankees eat Vidalia onions, right? Yes.
On the East Coast.
On the East Coast, yes. They are very good.
Yeah, we were just talking about Walla Walla onions. That's what I grew up on.
Walla Walla onions.
Yeah.
CC Bradley says, LOL. Carlos says, LOL, Running Man. Vince says, CC, I love Vidalia onions. And they are great for making the bloomin' onions out of them.
They are very tasty onions.
They really are.
When they're right. Sometimes they're too hot, but other times you could eat them like an apple.
Renaissance email address is at AOL.org. Gear Runner says, my email address is on my videos. That way, I get a view anytime somebody wants it. Now, you say, I screenshotted it and I just put it in my contacts, so we're good. Rebel Rouser says his name is Jay Parrish Dan. Well, that's weird. Jay Parrish Dan. That's a funny name.
Stop it.
Rebel Rouser says Gear is a genius. Mike Roten for. That was towards Gear, I'm guessing.
I think he was guessing what your favorite snack food was.
Vince says we don't go to potatoes. Renaissance is talking nonsense. Mike, Carlos, and the blogger are all good. All good foods. The blogger, Carlos got it on that one. Beer.
It's not a snack food.
Potatoes come to us, Renaissance Man says. The blogger says bacon. Dan the car man says, okay, CC guest. All right, made me scroll back for nothing. Renaissance says, Vince says kale.
I mean, kale's pretty good in soup.
Yes. The blogger says bacon.
I'm not really sure why
bacon?
all you guys are guessing. It was CC strictly.
Bacon.
Can't follow directions, can you? Naughty guys. Oh, don't. You missed Jack's question.
I was just going down to see Cece's things.
You'll get there.
Okay.
No, it's all food they're guessing.
Okay, they're guessing stuff.
No, it's not cheeseburger Oreos.
Oh. Yeah, that was Rebel posting a lot of that, wasn't it? Vin is Rambo. No, he's Tom Cruise. Oh, okay. Let's see. Gear. Well, let's see. Did I spell it right? LOL. Jack says Edge. What year is your Tundra? Mine is a 2011. Yes. My other one was a 07. CC says, yep. The blogger, Edge. Give them the hint you gave us. CC says, I saw his shirt at the Deeps.
No.
Carlos says, nothing. Boiled Nuts is Idaho next to the giant volcano girl.
Mount St. Helens?
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt. All right, you guys told her what it is. That's not fair.
All right. It was popcorn, CC. Hey.
What?
Mike Roten says, Matt, smash the like button. 187 and 3. Rebel Rouser says blueberry popcorn is amazing. That actually sounds good.
That does not sound good.
It does.
I don't like mixing sweet and savory.
I love it.
It's either sweet or it's not.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Vince, no joke, cuz I'd take half. Vince, N3QDZ. Vince, you in here? Yes, he is. Vidalia.
It's Vidalia.
Vidalia. They're good. It's an onion. I eat it. I love onions. Carlos, but is it for fat-free mac and cheese? Side effects. Unreasonable love for Japanese trucks. I will tell you, it is definitely not fat-free.
Oh my gosh.
I believe
Burger
there's.
King is coming back to haunt me right now.
I believe there's like 9 tablespoons of butter in it.
Pretty sure it's more like.
Well, I normally make double
3
batches,
cups,
so it's
3
like
cups of butter. Okay.
it's like 3 sticks of butter. Renaissance Man says, "Hey man." Yeah, 10 man. There you go. I think it's supposed to be Run Man. No, Vidalia. There you go. Didn't I say that? Vidalia?
I think you're saying Vidalia. It's Vidalia.
Vidalia. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. Just say Walla Walla and be done with it.
It's those sweet onions.
Yeah, them Walla Wallas are better anyway.
Matt says, Renman Gear says, N3QDZ, what's up? Mike Roten says, CC, it's popcorn. N3QDZ, 187. Rebel Rouser says, people in Idaho like their potatoes, eh? Yeah.
Fun side note, when Brian met me, I used to say A.
Yeah.
they joke and say, you know, the people next to Canada talk like Canadians. They kind of do.
And 3QDZ says gear, and CC says bacon, bacon, popcorn. Oh, you got it.
She got it after being told 25 times. Guys.
Good job, CC. You guys don't listen well at all.
No. But we still love you.
Well, that's a long one, guys. AGAIN. LOL. The blogger says, CC, say bacon and you win. Matt says, Rebel, CC, are you okay? Rebel says, Joseph. CC Bradley says, I'm sultry. Rennie? Okay. Renaissance Man says, at blogger, haha, Seabass with the win. There you go. Dan the Car Man. Hey, Eggs. I got you, didn't I? CC never guessed because he didn't know. LOL. Now, are you actually trying to call me Eggs or Edge?
I don't even know how to say it.
Joseph A. Baker says, yes. Rebel Rouser says, what's up? And 3QDZ says, Vince, can you do a live on your DeWalt miter saw stand? But how heavy is the stand? Dan the Carman says, yes, Rebel Rouser, you do love potatoes. Every state is envious of our potatoes. Ha ha ha. You okay?
They're like this big.
Oh, the baked.
Amazing.
Wrap them in aluminum foil with some nice coarse salt. Throw them right in the fire. And leave them there for like an hour and a half.
Oh my goodness. And then you take them out and you core them.
Oh, they're so
Yeah,
good.
I say you core them. Then you stuff it. And then put it in the oven.
Joseph says, not much. You. Renaissance says, that's CC. Sultry. You are fine then. Fine. 1,000 degrees here, 100,000% humidity. That's what I'm going with. Mike Roten says, we got taters here in North Carolina. Popcorn, LOL, Running Man. Jack says, do you like kettle popcorn? Sir, I do not. I love my dog to be quiet.
Don't you like caramel corn?
I have to be in the mood for it. But I like plain salt, butter,
Extra butter.
popcorn. Almost like soggy.
Come here. Come here. Really, come.
Mike Roten says you're on the sun, CC.
Come here. Come here.
Come on. Good boy. Yep. Bring us the toy. Good boy.
Oh my goodness, my belly hurts.
What flavor popcorn, Court?
I like butter popcorn, extra salt.
Which
You know what's weird is that you have the bad popcorn that you pop in the microwave, and then you have movie theater popcorn.
they're different.
They're totally different. I think I would rather have movie theater popcorn, even though I'm sure it's like reheated night after night.
I like the popcorn that you get the seeds. You put butter in the pot, you put the seeds in there, and then you shake it on the stove until you think you can't shake it no more. Then it starts to pop, and you got to keep going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. Renaissance Man says, CC, sounds like swamp ass season has started. Yes, it has. Gear says, I may be crazy, but I really don't like potatoes very much. Gear.
But then again, you don't like mushrooms, so
Yeah.
whatever.
He's not really a big fan of onions either, is he?
What the heck do you eat, Gear? Killing me.
Because all them things that you just said.
How do you eat steak? You don't eat a baked potato. You don't eat mushrooms and onions. You just have a steak? I don't get it.
That's it. I can't cook for him.
I can't. I'm
can't-
questioning our friendship right now.
Yeah, I can't cook for him no more. CC says corn.
I love corn.
Rebel Rouser says, have you tried popcorn seasoning? Actually, remember we had that little 4 thing?
Yeah. It had jalapeno cheddar.
Yeah.
It had butter. It had a brown sugar something or other. That one never got used.
I do like Miss Molly's. The butter sprinkle.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Molly with butter.
Molly McButter. Yeah. Let's see. Gear Runner. Mainly just mashed. Well, okay. Rebel Rouser says I don't like potatoes either.
What?
How about potatoes? Unless it's potato salad.
Oh, I make a banging potato salad.
Potatoes come to us again. 187. Smart food. Popcorn is my favorite. Courtney eats that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like the white cheddar.
Vlogger likes a lot of popcorn.
Oh.
Look at that. See, now that's something I can get behind right there.
Yeah, he must get the endless popcorn when he goes to the movie theater.
I would love to, but them tubs are like...
Like, really, do you need that much popcorn is my question.
I do.
Okay.
CC Bradley says, Gear, try Yukon Gold or New Baby Reds. New Baby Reds are phenomenal. And I also like fingerlings. But the Yukon Golds, I do like them if you slice them thick and then you put them in the oven.
You know what I like? Not to go back to the Idaho potatoes again.
Oh,
but I will.
here we go. We're going back to Idaho.
Since their potatoes are this big, you cut them down in sections, long sections, and then you deep fry them into JoJo's. Not the JoJo's the East Coast knows, neither. None of these little puny little things. They're these ginormous sections of potatoes.
None of these little puny punies.
Amazing.
See what I did there? Puny. All right. We have that seasoning for the popcorn. I have to make at work until we get new
Is that Garrett?
Yes.
Yes, he's still making popcorn.
Yes. The vlogger is laughing. CC Vidalia. The vlogger. Rebel Rouser says you cook popcorn in coops.
What? What?
Popcorn in coops, co-ops, cups. Okay.
Okay.
Renaissance says, CC, there are different types of potatoes. I like Mr. Potato Head.
How about Mrs. Potato Head?
Yeah, how about Mrs. Potato Head? No, I'm not going to go there. CC says, want to play, Rennie? Rebel Rouser says, I have friends in Georgia and Tennessee who say A. LOL.
Oh.
Matt the Reality Guy, what do you call a drummer that broke up with his girlfriend? Homeless.
That's not right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rebel Rouser, LOL, Matt. Throb Nation, how are you guys
Oh,
doing?
there he is.
You've been sleeping, you're sick. Just
Me
wanted to
too.
stop in.
Man, everyone is sick.
Yes.
It must be going around, man.
Yes.
I feel your pain. Maybe. I don't know if we're sick with the same thing, but
Yeah. But
you got my sympathy.
it's not good.
Hope you feel better.
I hope she don't give it to me.
Probably already did.
Yeah. I probably got it from Throb. Gear Runner. I like Mrs. Potato Head Renaissance. Renaissance says Matt, haha. Mike Roten says Rob, hey. Carlos says Rob, Rebel Rouser. Welcome to the sick club, Rob. I hope you get better soon, sir. Yeah, we're all sick around here. Some of them are actually physical. Gear Runner. Hey, Rob. I hope you get the feeling better soon. Yes.
Ridiculous. And we're back. Stop it.
Good on you, Roten. I'm here all week.
Were you caught up?
No, I just started reading.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How far back am I?
Oh, Throb just got there. Hold on. Go down. No, how do I? Where are you going?
I haven't read anything about
Excuse
pizza
me.
yet.
Excuse me. Excuse you.
Yeah, exactly.
And me. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm starting to sweat.
Vince says popcorn. Renaissance says Throb. Gear says, hey Matt. Hey Throb. I hope you get the feeling better soon. I read that already. Then the car man. I think Courtney is drooling over potatoes.
Well, potatoes are a carb. We all know how I feel about carbs. Sick obsession. And yes, I probably am. I'll probably dream about them tonight.
Throb has a chest cold and a fever.
Oh man, no, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Mine's sinus infection with some kind of like weird eye thing. I don't know.
Yeah. But she didn't see it coming, so. I think Courtney is drilling on potatoes again. Throb Nation says, thanks here. Aficionado. Hey Rob, bet you can't wait for Gears
excuse me.
tool.
Well,
Rob Nation says, hey Rennie, man. Mike says, so sorry, Rob. Carlos says, it was Rennie Man CC, get him. Rebel Rouser says, have you tried making pizza with a giant portobello instead of a crust?
no,
No, I just make
we
pizza.
have not.
But I think I might
We
try that now.
have made pizza from scratch, and we've made pizza in the grill. What the heck is that thing? In the grill. You take the pizza stone and you put it in the grill.
What does a bass player use for his birth control? His personality. Wow.
Wow.
Gear Runner says, if you don't get well soon, Rob, you won't be able to screw with my tool. Rob says, Fish, I am so excited to put my hands on Gear's tool.
What?
Rebel Rouser says, I have the same symptoms, Rob. Doesn't it suck? Hopefully not Gear's tool.
Oh my goodness.
Mike says, LOL, Rob. Fish says, LOL. Hey, Rob. Me too, Rob. CC said. Throb Nation says, it does, Justin. Get some drugs tomorrow.
I got some today.
Yeah.
I hustled that pharmacy. I said, don't you dare close. You fill this order. Maybe he said it. I don't remember.
She actually said, do I have time to get this today?
I did say that. Good thing they didn't check my ID. You want to tell them that story?
No, that can be for another day.
All right, then.
Mike Roten says, oh my God, CC. Whoa, CC. Says Carlos. Gear Runner says, it's actually Jack's tool. I was just the middleman. Can't take credit for that one. Oh, Gear likes onions. He likes onions.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
And I can make you a nice white wine butter onion sauce to go on top of your steak. There you go. Dan the Carman says Gear doesn't like potatoes. All he's on my crap list now.
Oh,
LOL.
dang.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Mike says, I think you spelled sultry wrong, CC. LOL. Throb Nation says, hey, Jack, I think the package arrived. I went to the PO box. Okay.
And we're back again.
I got to try and get through this real quick because people are still, like, guessing stuff because I am so far behind. Yes, the package was behind the counter. Gear says, I don't usually just eat steak. Throb Nation says that to drag CC get well, thumbs up. Gear Runner says, I really have a huge sweet tooth. Matt the Reality Guy says, went to Mother Earth Fair yesterday in Frederick. I'm going to have to do a live in the show. It was good. CC Bradley says, old-fashioned big-ass popcorn is the best. I agree. Throb Nation says, Kay, I'm out, massive headache, and I'm freezing. Get well soon, buddy, and talk to you later. Gear Runner says, I don't like popcorn either. Jack says, yes, it's a big box. Hopefully you can get it tomorrow. Throb Rebel Rouser says, I need a banging potato salad recipe. Courtney. Gear Runner says, take it easy, Rob. Talk to you later. Mike says, feel better, Rob. Sorry, Rob, get well soon, says Rebel Rouser. CC says, old-fashioned, never mind.
Oh.
Carlos says, see you. Rob Renaissance Man says, at Rebel, I don't think you can handle it because baby steps. Rebel Rouser says, yes, I am too young. Carlos at Rebel, go to Publix. Rebel Rouser says, Renaissance Man, you've seen What About Bob? Huh? LOL. Jack says, feel better soon, Throb. CC says, sorry, Throb. Got clove oil. Renaissance Man says that Rebel, I'm sailing. The song. Mike Roten says, I just got the potato head joke. LOL. Rebel Rouser says, best movie ever besides Groundhog's Day. And Gear says, LOL Mike. Dan the Car Guy says, Courtney telepathically transmitted the sickness to Rob. That means Courtney. LOL.
No, that's mean, Courtney.
That's mean Courtney. Hey guys.
And we're back.
I think we got to go over because, like Vince says, I think Duty Pie and
Duty Pie.
and Pogan Law are taking up my bandwidth. Let's see. Is there anybody still here? Mary Jo left, so
Is that where you left that?
no.
No.
Can you take over for a second, please?
I can try with my broken eye. Can't deny. There you go. Publix.
Right there.
That's mean, Courtney. LOL. I'm sorry that's mean. Okay. But you gotta do what you're good at.
Would it be easier to read off your phone?
No. It's not easy anyway, I do it. Renaissance said, good on you, Roten. I'm here all week because... Renaissance, why am I coughing? Mike, had to hear it, Ren Man. Carlos, I just got the Staples joke, LOL. Wow.
All right.
Renaissance, now my nose is running. Well, you should get a tissue.
Or go catch it.
Or go catch it.
There.
Cece says, Carlos. Oops.
Carlos.
Renaissance supplies. Vince, popcorn.
Honey.
What?
It's supplies.
Yes, I'm not. No.
You're not doing that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Rebel Rouser said, told you I came back, so you're falling behind again, LOL. Thank you.
Yes.
Matt, Courtney, how many are you down? I think in total is 20 pounds.
I was going to say like 18 or so, but
Yeah.
yeah, you could be there. 4.
Yep. Renaissance at Finn is laughing. Vlogger gotta go. Thanks for coming, vlog.
You smelled it too, Vince?
Vince, did someone break wind? Not in here. Unless it was a dog. He does that a lot.
Yeah, the dog.
Since the dog. It was the dog.
The dog did it.
Slevin. Here's popcorn first. See you, vlogger. See you, vlogger. Have a good night, vlogger. Boiled nuts, Vince. Did it smell like cashews? That was a good one.
Boiled nuts, one straight cashews, homie.
CC, night vlogger. Renaissance, later, Seabass. That screwdriver will be the last place you look, bro.
It might not even be in the attic, honestly. He might have taken it down the stairs and he forgot.
Yeah. Vince, nuts. Carlos, vlogger. Mary Jo Cerrone. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming, Mary Jo.
Thank you.
Everyone's saying goodbye. Redman, did you hear I'm magnetic? Carlos is saying goodbye. CC, witchcraft. Witchcraft, I tell you.
Talking about witchcraft, I want to get the woodcraft.
This is true. It's all he ever talks about.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to woodcraft.
I want to go.
What's Vince doing this weekend?
I want to go.
Fish. My tombstone will read, husband, good father, bad electrician. Well, that sucks. CC, crack the whip, Courtney. Hey, I got to. Matt, what are you doing, Courtney, for your weight loss? I'm exercising and eating right. And when I say eating right, all of my food groups in portion control in moderation.
Yes.
Rebels laughing at Fish. Cece says night, Mary Jojo. Carlos says LOL Fish. Cece, I'm salty too. Renaissance, they check my ID all the time. At the pharmacy, 1 beef sandwich conviction and you're on a list. Mike says poopy pants. Must be stealing bandwidth.
Yes.
Stupid poopy pants. Cece's laughing.
Haha, nonsense, poopy pants. Excuse me, did you just say white devil? No white devil.
It's in the bone. Gear. Fish. Mine will read. He should not have tried Renaissance Man corner shot. Yep. Bold Nuts. Gotta run, gang. Been fun. It has been fun, Nuts. Good seeing you.
See ya.
Fish is laughing. Gear says, see you, Nuts. Mike is laughing at Gear. Rebel says, good seeing you, Nuts. Carlos says, well. Mike says, bye, Nuts.
Hey, Team Kid.
Hit, but not a man. Hi. Thanks for coming.
Where?
Sit right here.
Oh,
What's up, bro? I barely saw your channel and subbed. Good.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
And welcome aboard. I think that's number 5 for new people tonight.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming to the stream.
Team Kid. Still looking for slime.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to make a video of slime for Team Kid. Now, is it Sydney or Milky Cow that does the slime videos?
I don't know.
I'll have to find out and I'll get back to you on that one, Team Kid.
Okay. Fish is later boiled nuts. Renaissance, my headstone will read, here lies Bob. My name isn't Bob. 187, I'm back, had to order some Chinese food. And it probably got there and you ate it already. And we're still here, aren't we? It's so ridiculous.
That's Tennyson's man.
Yes. Vince says, later nuts. Rebel says, hi, hit, but not a man. Cece, what you got for us? I see you. Wifey's working late. That stinks. Well, thanks for spending your time with us.
Yeah, thank you for stopping over.
Renaissance at Rennie. I can't.
Supply!
Stop it. Sup, dude? Vince, Courtney brewed some coffee for Brian. No.
No.
187 is laughing at Renaissance.
This is what happens when I don't sleep all that much. I didn't really sleep well over the weekend, so
Me neither.
I think I got like 6 hours since Friday, so.
Carlos said some young guy for CC.
I guess you didn't get that, did you?
Yes, Chinese food, got it.
Yes.
Yes. Vince, hit, but what's up? Gear, Rebel will say found suffocated on his beachfront condom. Oh my God. These are your people.
And they're all subscribed. A lot of them are subscribed to you, too.
You guys are crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, Claude. 187 is laughing at Carlos. Mike is, Carlos nailed it. Hit butt said sup in. Matt, I'm here. Welcome back. Cece, we need coffee, Vince. Fish, still here. Thank you for staying there, Fish.
Thank you very much.
Cece, Gare. Yeah. Vince, hit the like button. Don't let Poopy Pie and Pogan Law steal Brian and Courtney's bandwidth.
Thank you, sir.
For Rizzle. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Rebel, laughing his booty off. If it's Gears condom, I won't suffocate. Moving on. You guys are animals. Vince, love coffee, Cece.
Oh, he does.
Yes.
He really likes his coffee.
Yes, he does. Rennie, hey, I was driving a car and hit, but not a man. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rennie, I love you. Rebel, gotta go so you can catch up. Thank you. LOL. Good night, everyone. Justin, it's always a pleasure.
Good night again, sir.
Gear, laughing. That's right. Cece, laughing at Carlos. Gear, have a good night, Justin. Matt, she even sounds sexy sick. Thanks. Are you gonna come make me soup?
Well, you're not listening to the nose bubbles when she talks.
Oh man, nose bubbles.
All right.
Your turn.
I'll take over my live stream.
Oh.
Mike Roten says, night, Justin. Dan the Carman says, now Courtney's telepathically transmitting that disease to everyone now. My nose is starting to run as well as you.
Stop it.
All right, Renaissance Man says later. Justin CC says hello. Well, Vince says congratulations, Courtney.
Oh, on the 20 pounds. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, she's
Super
doing
hard.
She's doing well.
I'm trying, man. I don't know if it's like for other people, but it's so hard for me to lose weight. It just doesn't want to come off.
I just don't eat for a day or two. I'm like Gear.
See, if I do that whole starving thing, I just get fatter. My body doesn't.
Your body retains
It doesn't.
everything.
Yeah, it holds on.
Carlos says, I'm glad Justin's autocorrect goes to condoms.
It's not autocorrect.
He's no fool. He wraps up his too. 187 says, nice go, Courtney. 20 pounds. Rock out with your socks out, says Matt, the reality guy, aka N3QDZ, aka Matt. CC Bradley says, sweet dreams, Rebel. Well, he will. He's thinking about Gear on the beach. Rebel Rouser says, I also use protection when I screw with my tools, Carlos. You gotta put the shades down.
Yeah, and the hard hat.
Yes. Carlos retracted. Renaissance Man says no Renaissance tools. Doesn't take nuts as payments. Straight cash, homie. Carlos says, good for you, my friend. And the car man. Gotta go, guys. It's been fun, but I got stuff to get done.
Dan,
well,
it was our pleasure.
See you later. And
Enjoy
thank you
my
for
potatoes.
And thank you for stopping by. Vince says, hit the like button. Don't let Hogan Law steal the vlogger's screwdriver. He might have already done that. I don't know. Mike Roten says, later, Dan. See you, Dan. Peace, Dan. See you, Dan. Get the Dodge Ram, buddy. Yeah, don't get the Ford. Renaissance Man says, later, Danny. Brian, you need to go to Herney Hardwood's Mecca for wood.
That sounds lovely.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my new table there.
And you know what I'm going to do?
Screenshot.
Okay, now I can go back and look at it. There we go. Gear deleted a message. CC says, night, Daniel. Gear Runner says, I always eat with my left hand. That way I feel like something else is gaining weight. See, I thought you just kept your hand on your gun.
I don't even know what he's saying.
187 is... Oh, Gear. There we go. What's up, Team Kid? Vince says, how's the general? 187. CC says, gotta try that, Gear. Gear's laughing. I over-scrolled. Vince says, turtle.
It was turtle.
It was turtle? Okay. I kept forgetting which one. I keep getting them confused. Renaissance Man, you guys have left hands. Yes. Gear Runner says Panda. Your Real Estate Whisperer says you're still at it. I am.
I don't know how we get off these streams. It just is a never-ending cycle.
Yeah. CC says tell wifey hey. Mike Roten says Christina. How you doing? Again. Gear Runner. Yep. We're still here. You too. You see what I did there?
Yes.
I ate dinner and took a shower.
Yep. Somebody drove somewhere and then drove home.
Yeah, somebody ordered Chinese, ate it, and came back. Gear says your real estate whisperer now. Your real estate whisperer says Mike. Fat thumbs again. Well, we know where all the weight goes now. CC says your real estate whisperer. 187 says yep, Vince, and no, I haven't got it yet. Your real estate whisperer says hey, CC, a hit but not a man. Yo, you should make a Fortnite gameplay. It'd be fun.
What is that?
Fortnite?
I mean, it's a game.
Yeah. I'm that guy that runs around just throwing grenades at people. I have a bad day at work. I pick up the rocket launcher, get in a tank, run people over. That's my kind of game. Aficionado says, hey, your real estate whisperer. Mike Roten says, thanks again for the mug, your real estate whisperer.
I like solitaire.
Solitaire? All right.
I never win.
187 says, your real estate whisperer. Renaissance Man says, let's just say when the bus driver tells you to keep your hands inside the bus, do as you're told. I would.
Yeah.
I might agree with that one. CC says, don't you love it, Mike? Your real estate whisperer says, hi there, aficionado 187. How many hours are they behind?
I think we're pretty caught up.
Like 3 minutes. Renaissance Man, Christina, in that order or at the same time? Probably 15 minutes or so. Your real estate whisperer at the same time. Renaissance Man says, do a hell not. Mike Roten says, the time is 9:08. CC Bradley says, hammer time. I mean, shower time. Night all. Good night, CC.
Thanks for coming, CC.
And sorry about that weather. I know it's horrible. Your real estate whisperer says, night, CC. So does Mike. 187 says, 10 minutes behind. Not bad. Well, it's better than the half hour I was earlier. Renaissance Man says, Christina, time saver. That's why you're my realtor. Vince says, 187. I love General Cuz. 187 says, LOL, CC, good night. Lock the door, CC, says Renaissance. Night, CC from Gear. Renaissance says, I like to save time, says your real estate whisperer. 187. It's really the only thing I order, Vince. LOL. Renaissance Man says, best food to eat in the shower. List below. I'll start. Spam in a can. Guacamole, clam, blah, blah, blah.
What?
Meat from a tube.
Who is eating in the shower?
Your real estate whisperer says, hi there, Vince. Carlos says, fish, toothpaste, soup, tacos. I just got the joke gear. Albino walrus. LOL, CC. CC says, bye, guys. Carlos says, see you, CC. Safe word, CC.
Cow.
See you, CC. I'm out too. Good night, everyone. See you, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by. You also, CC. Have a nice night. CC says, salty. Gear Runner says, have a good night, Carlos. Carlos, have a good week. See you, Carlos. Good night, Carlos from CC. Still spelling it wrong, CC. Later, Carlos. Peach Primo, pizza, ice cream, yogurt, Go-Gurt. The Tennessee Kramer made, Kramer did make a whole salad in a shower and fed it to people and they got sick. Yep.
My goodness.
Mike Roten said, you don't drink the water, LOL, at least not the yellow stuff.
Sorry. Here, bite my foot.
And that's why you can't sneeze in front of my dog.
Crazy nut.
Come here.
If you ever go to prison, don't mention salad in the shower. I'm guessing you're saying that somebody will toss it.
Come here. That's enough.
187, just don't pee in the shower. CC, Space Ice Cream. Your real estate whisperer from Vince. Rebel says, I'm back. I have a question. Where the heck is Redemption? I'm worried. People have heard from him off and on, right?
Yep, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still
living life.
Yeah, he's still alive. It's not Rennie's fault.
Living the dream.
Everybody's guessing stuff. He is alive and well, last I heard. Yep, Renaissance should know he was the last to see him.
Stop it.
Justin, where you been? Renaissance Man, which was last month. We actually heard from him last weekend, so he is still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Justin. Dreaming Mike. Semantics, all semantics. Howdy, Andy. Look what you did now. Courtney, Bailey's all tore up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he is.
Let's get him fired up.
Cheesecake. I don't really know why everyone is saying all these snacks. Bless you, Courtney.
Thank you.
It's because they're trying to get me to fall behind on the comments so that the stream won't end. So they want to.
Kaiser.
I'm being sabotaged, is what it is. I talked to him Thursday, but I'm worried he left us. I don't think he left us. I think he's just enjoying himself. Not that way.
He's living life.
Yes. Shower foods. Yeah, 187. Yeah, you see what they do to me?
Is
Everyone.
there even such a thing?
No.
Does seriously anyone eat in the shower?
No.
No.
Everyone have a great week and feel better, Courtney. Yes, feel better, Courtney.
Thanks,
and
Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
It's always a pleasure having you.
Your real estate whisperer says cheese is good to eat in the shower.
I mean, it wouldn't be horrible if
Hopefully.
you had to eat something in the shower.
Buy it. Mike. See you, Mike. See you, Mike from Jack and Aficionado. Gear Runner says, have a great week, everyone, and good night to all. Feel better, Courtney.
Thank you.
I ate a popsicle in the shower once. See, now that kind of makes
I
sense.
mean, it kind of does.
If I go in the shave my
Slightly.
if I go in the shave my head and I have a beer while I'm doing it, I'll go in the shower to rinse off. I might drink the beer while I'm in the shower.
I mean, I drink wine in the bathtub.
Well,
It's the
there you
same
go.
thing.
Yeah.
But I don't eat.
Later gear, buy gear. Yes, feel better, Courtney. Solid choice, Rebel. All right, and with that, guys, I am out of here. You have a nice night. See you next time. And
Put him up.
see you.
Bye, guys.